We are live. Welcome, everybody. We're playing D&D again, like we always do, because reasons. So, last we left off in our awesome game. Oh, I don't even have my session notes brought up. God, am I even prepared?
I think not.
This is
what happens when you don't play D&D for 2 weeks. You forget everything.
Yeah. Well, in also my defense, I was preparing myself for actually running the stream, which I'm still relatively new to doing. So I forgot to prepare everything else because I'm like, wait, how do I stream again? And but I think we got it now. So I say we begin actually properly.
I'm not hearing any audio come from our stream.
What do you mean?
Like, I'm getting audio from you, but I can't hear anything we're saying on the actual stream.
Well, let me check real quick.
That's strange.
Oh, I am.
Yeah,
Okay.
Joey, that might just be you.
It's got to be something weird with my computer.
Must be.
So long as it's just me, I don't care.
Cool. All right, and hopefully if we have actual problems with the stream, those who are watching could let us know.
Apparently it is.
I don't even know what website we stream to.
We stream to YouTube exclusively.
Nice.
Because Twitch terrifies me. I don't know. That's not a legitimate reason. But
No, but Twitch has some weird freaking rules with it. It's just easier to do YouTube.
Touche. Anyway, when we last saw our heroes, the saviors of Selphia arrived in Skaldhammer. Skaldhammer being a mining city with a majority of the population being dwarves. It was here they met two new faces, the Leonin knight known as Lysander, and the spiked turtle tavern brawler named Kame-ra. Being quite the unusual crew, you attracted the attention of some powerful people in the city. You took a job from one Ellison Barbarian who runs the Skaldhammer mines. People have been disappearing into the mine, and it was your job to figure out why. Delving into the mine, you discovered a secret cavern system filled with cave-dwelling troglodytes. These foul-smelling and oddly named creatures seemed pretty dull, but they knew how to fight, and they knew how to kill. You fought your way through the caverns, dispatching troglodytes as you found them. As you continued through the caves, you heard a humanoid voice plead for help before a loud squelching sound, followed by silence, echoed throughout the cavern. We continue our story with you all in this cavern, preparing your next move and attempting to find these lost miners. With that being said, we'll switch over our map to where we were last time. And all right, is everybody seeing where they are on the map and stuff?
I gotta zoom out.
Hang on a second. No.
Yeah.
We're like in the bottom right. We're in the bottom right.
Yeah,
corner.
we're in the bottom corner.
Here you go.
I see it. Thank you.
Now everybody should be on the same page. Turner, I believe. I don't even know if Ethan's here yet. It does not look like Ethan's here yet, but Turner still has. I don't remember, guys. Did he have like a lantern or like light?
I thought he had the light spell.
I think I had the lantern.
Oh, yeah, because didn't you buy like a hooded lantern or something from one of the...
Yeah, I bought a lantern because I knew we were going to get in somewhere dark.
All right.
All I can see is black on my map.
That should not be a thing.
Because I have the lantern, and then I think Turner had like a
there we go.
crossbow, or lit up its feather or crossbow bolt, one of the two.
Yeah, not to mention you're standing right next to a small little campfire, so everybody should see at least a little bit. But yeah, you guys are all in this cave system, preparing to move deeper into this this expanse when you heard the sound of a humanoid screaming and then a disgusting squelch, which is the best word I can think of to describe the sound.
Gross.
Yeah, it was definitely not a pretty sound. But yeah, seeing this, what would you like to do?
Lysander immediately starts jogging towards the sound.
All right.
I do not remember in which direction.
It's in the direction towards Ilien, so you'd be running that
Yeah.
direction.
Because I was
Not
chasing after
running,
them.
jogging.
All right.
Oh, I thought we were setting up a to try and bottleneck an oncoming attack. Or
I
did
think-
that happen?
Well,
That
we
was
were.
the plan.
And then the screams happened, so
Oh, thank you for jogging my memory.
Yep.
It's been a while.
I was
It
about
has
to ask if
definitely
we dropped
been-
out of initiative because I couldn't remember that or not.
Yeah, because
last I knew we were still in initiative.
Yeah.
I don't think we were by the end of the session.
I
could
think
be wrong.
I think we
I think-
ended with
I
the
think you-
screams.
Yeah, I think you dropped it and then did the screams.
Yeah, so you guys are not currently in combat, so we are currently moving out of combat.
Byron, seeing Lysander jog up a bit, is going to move up himself and towards the sound.
All right.
And I think Turner, because he's not here yet,
Yeah,
will probably move up too.
he's moving fences apparently, which is like a very strange task. But Midwestern dude's got a Midwestern dude,
Midwestern dude.
Yeah.
Got a...
So either way, as you're getting closer and keeping your ear out, you do hear that same humanoid voice is currently heavily sobbing, and you also hear some more gnarled grunts, like ugh.
Gross.
It's kind of cramped, but I think
Gross is
Byron's
correct.
Yeah. It's like just be on your guard, but I think they're up ahead.
All right. So Ilien and Lysander, you two are sort of at. Well, I guess Corik is sort of going around.
Nope. I thought that was gonna be like a through tunnel there, just to take me over here. I was mistaken. It does not.
Yeah.
Good to know.
So Lysander and Ilien being at the head of this little group, what would you like to do?
Well, Lysander is going to continue forward at a steady pace.
All right. You continue forward.
I will as well.
The rest of you all. So I'm. It's safe to assume the rest of you are just following through.
Yeah, just kind of waiting for spots to open up on the map.
All right. I'll be acting as Turner until he arrives.
Parker, is this actual firelight that I see up here?
Yeah. As you round that corner, you do see that there's a glowing coming from a cavern nearby.
All right. I would whisper to the group that there's light ups ahead and point in the direction.
Sure.
Then we should continue our plan. One of us needs to get their attention and draw them back into a firing lane.
Byron would speak up. It's like, well, we don't want them to, kill whoever's up there and then deal with us. We want to make sure we can keep whoever's up there alive, if possible.
I'm going to volunteer to try and just peek my head around a corner and see what we're dealing with.
All right.
I don't know if you're gonna want to stealth roll or if I'm just gonna step up here.
If you'd like to go ahead and roll a stealth roll.
Okay.
Let's see what you roll.
Let's see what I rolled.
Oh boy.
We're at the bottom. I can't tell. Oh, I don't like 9 very much.
Yeah, I can imagine so.
I'm just gonna creep up no farther than say here.
And as you do, you trip over a small little rock and then have to grab onto the wall to maintain your balance, and a few pebbles sort of fall off and go against the stone. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear some of the bestial voices go quiet, and then you hear a deep, hearty voice saying, "Somebody help!" And then suddenly his voice is silenced and sounds sort of like muffled screams.
Are these creatures intelligent?
Based on what you remember from last time, not very.
I'm going to move forward along with Corik, but I'm not exactly able to stealth, so I'm just going to come up here and see what I can see.
I'm actually going to move up next to Lysander and Corik as well.
I think I'm also gonna have their backs.
All right.
I'm gonna kind of. Byron's actually gonna go up this way a little bit.
All right. So moving as sort of like a unit. You do hear footsteps are coming closer and closer in your direction.
Get ready to fight.
I'm gonna cast disguise self on myself to look like one of the troglodytes.
Okay. How tall is Ilien? I don't quite remember.
5 something, I think. 5'6".
Okay. Well, a lot of these troglodytes are well over 6 feet tall.
So the spell will let me make myself up to a foot taller or appear up to a foot taller, so I can appear up to 6'6".
Okay. So all of you see that the form of Ilien just sort of fades a little bit. There's ripples in the air, and then suddenly the form of Ilien is replaced by a less smelly troglodyte.
Just put my finger up to my lips in the universal sign of shh. And I will step out in front of the rest of them.
Okay.
Up here somewhere.
Can Byron peek around this corner that he's at to get a kind of a look up the hallway?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Perception. Let me pull up the character sheet. Perception.
An 11 for perception. All right. So as you look around, you'll have to be right here.
Yeah.
You do see that two more troglodytes are coming closer. Go ahead.
And with that, he's gonna Byron to ready a Eldritch Blast in case they start attacking Ilien.
Absolutely. So it seems like they're walking here, knowing that there are creatures over here, and Ilien, at first they see you. I would like you to go ahead and roll a deception check with advantage. Turn on that little advantage toggle, and then you can roll your deception check. All right, a 15.
That'd be a 15.
Let's see. How smart are these troglodytes?
From what I remember, not very.
Touche.
I'm pretty sure they can't read or write.
So, as they walk up to you, they look a little defensive at first, but then they start. Are the rest of you guys just sitting there in full view of the troglodytes, or are you trying to hide behind pillars or something?
I will attempt to hide, but I'm not sure if I'll do very well at it, considering wearing plate armor.
Byron's kind of hugging the wall at his corner.
Yeah, so everybody can go ahead and roll. Yeah, everybody can go ahead and roll a stealth check. Lysander, you would have disadvantage.
Do you want me to roll again, or you want to just stick with the 9?
Since you moved to a new space, we can go ahead and roll a new one.
Oh, I much prefer that anyway.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and roll for Turner.
How do I just toggle disadvantage?
Yes.
Yeah. Toggle it and then click your stealth.
right click?
No. You
So
just-
left click disadvantage, and then left click your stealth skill down in your skill box.
Ah,
And it's in the same spot it would be on a paper character sheet.
got it.
Yep.
One moment. Let me
While
expand the character sheet.
Carter's antenna internet works its magic.
Just trying to find. Here it is.
The little
Disadvantage.
PC that could.
Fuck you. There.
Ugh, yikes.
Yeah,
Okay.
thanks.
It's fine. So, as Ilien struts forward in her troglodyte form, you all take the hint to make yourselves as hidden as possible. Lysander, you throw your body up against the stone walls of this cavern and make a little bit more clinking sounds than you would like. The two troglodytes up here become wary of this and start rushing in this direction. Ilien, they are coming right at you, seemingly disregarding you, and are rounding the corner. What would you like to do?
They're ignoring me still,
Like, they
or
see
they're
you,
running right at me.
they see you,
Yes.
They do not seemingly know that
But
you
they're-
are not actually a troglodyte.
Good.
As they are staring at you, they have no intent towards you. They are more moving towards the sound they had just heard from Lysander. And Byron,
Right.
you still have that Eldritch Blast prepared whenever
Yeah.
you're ready to cast it.
Yeah.
Hey, quick question. Which direction is Ilien looking?
Probably.
I
towards
mean,
the
it would be
troglodytes?
looking. I'd be looking this way towards the troglodytes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Though, if they're still thinking that I'm a troglodyte, I would probably step off this direction and kind of swirl to look towards Lysander, as if I was also surprised by it. And as soon as one of them gets within melee range, I'm going to stab it with a rapier.
Okay. And once that happens,
It drops.
it drops, right? Okay. So as they're running, they see Lysander. This one comes right up to you.
Oh. No, it doesn't. It's not like invisibility.
Yeah, it
Oh.
maintains.
So
You're
you
going
can
to see
maintain
a
it?
troglodyte stab one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Ilien and Byron, you can go ahead and make your
Yeah.
attacks if you'd wish.
Yeah, after seeing, so I'd have to actually see them. So once seeing that, I would actually step out and
Yeah, and with your
Fire.
successful stealth roll,
Yeah.
12. Yeah, so both of you guys would have advantage.
and I'm gonna
Not
fire
that
at the one
Ilien
that
needs it.
Ilien.
Jesus.
I'm gonna fire at the one
I'll
that
roll it.
Ilien didn't stab.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Eldritch Blast.
With
I will
advantage.
roll it again just to see.
Just in case of crit.
What my guess
right?
is. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
So
Not bad.
it would have been the. Yeah, it would have been the first one.
So 12. Byron, you can go ahead and roll damage.
A whopping that. Wow. Okay.
A solid half of what Ilien rolled.
Wait.
Man, maybe giving you a +1 weapon at level 3 was
Oh no,
not...
you screwed up. But I'm enjoying it.
Oh, it's fine. It just means I have to try harder to kill you.
No, you don't.
So
I routinely
immediately,
stick my face places it shouldn't go.
this weird sight of this troglodyte stabbing towards one of its troglodyte friends with seemingly its fist, but then suddenly there's a skinny rapier blade through its face, and then this other one is hit in the chest with an eldritch blast of force, seemingly less damage, but still taken aback. At this point, we can go ahead and roll the initiatives. I'm going to make sure the initiative chart is in
Okay.
full view.
Make sure that I am actually selected.
Bring it down a little. No, that's fine. It's fine where it is. Okay, so I'm going to roll for Turner. Unless you hear,
Aw,
and I didn't
hey.
notice.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Did you roll with disadvantage? No, you didn't.
I just
No,
rolled
I
that.
just rolled shit.
Yeah, before you roll your next skill check. Double check that you don't have disadvantage toggled.
I got that.
Okay, cool.
Also, if you want your initiative on the turn order, go ahead and click on your character token and click the initiative button.
Yeah.
Okay, you can just.
So
How does one fix it?
click on it, and
yeah,
then
you
just
click
type in
on-
what it is.
Yeah. So whatever you
Oh.
rolled first is going to be your initiative. And I can also add it myself, but it's easier if you guys just know how to do it for future reference, but since we're all still relatively new to the program, it's totally cool.
So just left click on my token.
No, shift click on your token. Like
Click.
like if you shift click on your token, bring up your character sheet, and then roll your initiative, it'll add it to the counter by default.
All right,
That's
one moment.
initiative,
Let me
guys.
try it. Did that work?
No, it did not actually. Here, it's fine. I'll just
Oh.
add you. It's alright. Carter doesn't know how to use computers. It's fine.
This is true.
What did you roll first? You rolled a 3. Oh my gosh. Not worse than the
Yeah.
troglodytes, though. I don't know if you guys
Ow.
can see it on your turn counter, but the troglodytes...
Yeah.
You can?
A whole whopping 2.
Yeah,
full
we
whopping
see it.
Poor troglodytes.
Alright,
Go
so I
ahead.
believe that's everybody.
They're gonna die.
I gotta roll.
What do you got to roll?
Initiative.
Oh,
Die.
did you... you already rolled initiative. I just need to add
Oh,
you
I
to
did,
the turn... I just need to add you to the turn counter because yours didn't automatically go in. Your initiative's not that hot either, but still better than what the rest of these Chuckle Fox are rolling.
If you're not first, you're last.
As Ricky Bobby always said. Chase, I'm going to turn you up, actually, because you are actually the quietest right now.
Oh, am I?
It's fine. Alright, you sound better now. Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, no doubt. So, up first
All right,
in the
all right, all
initiative order would be Ilien. Go ahead. Even though you just mollywopped this first
Yeah.
troglodyte.
We're gonna do it again.
Nice. A
Hit him with it
17.
again.
Yeah. You easily dispatch this troglodyte after you had left it with an open face wound, giving it a nice slash across the throat to finish it off. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I would like to step over to here and use that lovely bonus action where I can just punch it.
All right, go ahead.
the other troglodyte.
This one troglodyte's just baffled that one of its brothers are turning on it.
That
12.
was 12, which I don't think hits.
It actually does, believe it or not.
God, they're so weak.
Yeah. They are very easy
As
to
I
hit.
learned last time, thanks to my agile parry, I now have +2 to my armor class until the start of my next turn.
Nice. Well, how do you want to finish this one off with your martial arts? Because that 8 damage does it.
So I'm kind of feeling like just the punch to the lower jaw that can actually just knock someone out if you do it right.
Right. Oh, so you're looking to knock it unconscious.
Oh, I don't care.
Oh, okay, cool.
But that just that maneuver of going for that spot.
Yeah. So you bring your fist clean across this troglodyte's snout. It's got a weird face. I don't know if snout's the right word. But as you do, black ichor comes spilling out of its mouth and splashes along the cave walls. It falls to the ground. After that, deeper into the cave, you hear a gnarly voice go, "Attack!" And then suddenly you hear more footsteps rapidly chasing towards you. Alright, so with that, Byron, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
So both of them are dead up there, or just the one?
Yeah, both of these that had just rounded the corner are both dead. However, it
Okay.
sounds like there are more coming.
Byron's gonna move up. Kind of. Hold on, I was right here. I was right here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Byron's gonna move up here, or I guess here next. Just try to get a better look of what's coming. Oh, and
I think
the
you.
map is not wanting to cooperate with me.
Oh,
Sorry, what?
that tends to happen. I believe you should be able. Do you see this one over here in the
Yeah,
distance?
I see that one.
Yeah, you notice that's the one from last time that had gotten away from you in the midst of combat and had run into this cavern to warn its friends about the oncoming adventurers seeking to slaughter them. So that one's still breathing, just barely though, but
Yeah,
it is within your sights.
Byron's gonna see that one and just raise an Eldritch Blast again.
All right, go ahead and roll the hit.
Normal. Oh.
Ugh.
Oh.
So as it's running with its many wounds from its previous encounter with you, it dodges out of the way of your blast that goes into the cave walls and splinters off several rocks, knocking down a stalactite in the distance. Anything else?
Just like a grunt of frustration.
Frustration and discontent.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Corik.
I'm running over here. Nope, I'm running a little further up. Here. I see the bitch. Now I need to count my movement. Shit.
You moved 30 feet so far.
Okay, cool.
So you still got like what, 5-10 feet?
I got 10 feet.
All right, cool.
I think I'm going to end my turn right here.
Okay, no actions or anything like that?
No. I'm going to wait.
Okay, cool. That means it will be Turner's turn. Is Ethan here? Ethan, check. No. Here, I'm going to send him a message because I want to make sure he didn't forget. There we go. An apt reminder to Ethan that it's game time. Meanwhile, Turner is just going to sit there behind the massive frame of Kame-ra and await for a moment where he can be of use. Speaking of which, Kame-ra, your turn.
Perfect. So I'm gonna try to get in on this action now.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. There's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm just kind of getting closer to the action, and that's really all I can do unless I want to try a javelin, but I don't think I do yet.
All right, so you're sitting there with your weapons at the ready, and Lysander, go ahead.
Right. How much movement do I have again?
35, I think. 30 or 35, I don't remember.
You're right, 35.
Oh shit, I'm so good at this.
25, 30. All right. And then I am going to hold an action to behead the first thing that comes my way, if anything does in the next turn.
Cool. No doubt. With that is the troglodyte's turn. I have all my villains move. I'm going to be having all of the villains move on the same action, on the same turn, rather, in order to make battle a little bit more concise. This one is hurting, so it is going to run away. This one, however, being a little more... you see one rushing towards you, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Alright, Lysander, your held action is triggered. If you want to go ahead.
All right. Great sword.
Pretty sure that hits.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not going to waste a smite on a troglodyte. And
Sounds like you're in a Twitch chat. That was another weapon attack. Go into the chat and roll the click on the word greatsword underneath where it says 22, and it'll roll the damage for you.
Hello.
Ethan,
Hello.
you're here.
oh, come on.
I am.
You're just in
Hi,
time.
Ethan.
7 points of damage. Not bad.
Wait,
You-
what? I took 7?
No, not you.
Oh.
Lysander just dealt 7 points of damage to a troglodyte that just ran up to it. You don't quite behead it, but you do give it a nice slash across its scaled chest, sort of scaled chest. And as it's screaming out in pain, Turner, I know you're not quite in the game yet. However, as you are waiting, you notice that there are 2 troglodytes sneaking up on you. And we're going to go ahead and give you a turn real quick, since we had to skip yours since you were not present. But I'm a benevolent DM, so you can have your turn real quick as these troglodytes are sneaking up on you.
Okay, so has there been any discussion? Are we trying to be sneaky? Or wait,
Oh,
I just
no,
saw
they-
Lysander go up and try and kill one.
They firmly know you're here. And right now, just so you know, since you did see it, Ilien currently looks like a troglodyte because she used Disguise Self.
Well, that's neat.
Yep. The ruse worked for like 3 seconds, and then she murdered a troglodyte. So, seemingly useful technique.
Okay, well, I guess, do I have spell? No, I'm just gonna shoot it with a bow.
Crossbow, I assume.
Yes, a crossbow.
I don't think you have a normal bow, but that'd be really funny to watch you wield.
No, I do not have a normal bow.
But yeah, all of you guys hear Turner currently unloading into 2 troglodytes a little below you.
I'll shoot whatever one Lysander didn't just behead.
Well, no, they are like these ones are attacking you up here. You were a little behind the party, and these ones snuck up behind you. So it's are you on the map right now?
I am. I just saw it.
So
It
like,
just popped loaded.
like, can you see right now?
Yeah, I just yeah. Okay. Oh,
Because
that's scary.
I believe your crossbow is lit using light right now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's neat.
I believe from last session. If not, then that is what happens because it's a cantrip. You can use it however many times you want. But yeah, 18. Which one are you hitting?
Well, in this case, now I see what's happening. The one that's about to stab me in the butt.
Cool. Go ahead and roll damage for that.
Yeah.
8 points of piercing damage. Not bad. Doesn't kill it. But
Cool. Can I bonus that? Or do I have spell? Oh, God.
I don't know how many spells you have.
I have almost all of them.
Nice.
So in that case, nah. We're just gonna... Oh, God, is Sanctuary a bonus action?
I don't think so, but I don't know. Sanctuary is a bonus action.
Cool, I cast that on myself.
Awesome.
And that'll be my turn.
Dude, Sanctuary's awesome. How have I never looked at the spell before?
Yeah, Sanctuary's great.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Alright. Well, alright. So now it's going to be the rest of the troglodytes' turns. Lysander, you don't have dark vision, do you? I don't think you do, but whatever. How far can you guys see into this cave?
Byron can see pretty dang far.
Alright, so those of you who can see this larger troglodyte-looking creature sort of stepping closer to you. You see that this troglodyte is a bit bigger than the rest of them. He wields a great club made of stone and is sort of dragging along his side, and in his other hand is a humanoid hand with the end of it sort of bloodied and dripping onto the ground. And behind him you see the form of a dwarven man who his hands are bound. Well, I should say hand, because the other one is now a bloody stump.
hell.
And,
Where?
and he is just inching his way closer to you. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. And he's just wandering ever closer.
That was a really big inch.
Yeah. Inching.
Many inches, one might say.
Yeah, many inches. Inching. The act of inching ever so further. Ilien, back up to you at the top of the round. Joey, you there?
Yep. I'm going back this way to help Turner.
Gotcha.
So we're going to run up to this one and run it through with a rapier.
All right. 11 just hits, so that'll be a glancing blow, dealing 6 damage instead of 12. However, that is enough to finish it off, so you go ahead and run up to it, and as it's about to slash at Turner with its claws, you run it through. Anything else would you like to do? Alright.
Yeah, but I can't reach him.
Yeah.
So,
Rapiers don't have reach, and even then I don't like reach as a thing anyway.
but yeah.
Alright.
Well, I guess I will wait here and try and stop the other one when it gets closer.
Alright. So, Byron.
Byron is going to see the big creature that is lumbering towards him. And hold on, how far away is he? Let me check. Where's the ruler?
About 35 feet.
Okay. He's gonna, and then also see that there are some troglodytes behind him, but he thinks that the bigger creature is the bigger issue here. So he's gonna move up here to get a better kind of look at everything in this next cave, and he's gonna cast Hexblade's Curse on the big creature.
Alright, so now's the annual part of each session where I try to remember what Hexblade's Curse is. Does it make a save?
No, I just
just
put it
has
up in the
that.
chat. Yeah, that's my bonus action.
Okay, Hexblade's Curse. I'll mark it with that.
And then for my action, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at the troglodyte in front of Lysander.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Okay. Blast.
14. That does hit.
Yeah, alright. Better roll.
Oh, wow. Great roll, I would say. Wow, the maximum damage you can do on an Eldritch Blast is 15. That's pretty bonkers, man.
You love to see it.
Yeah, love to see it a lot. So, the Eldritch Blast sort of concusses it as it makes purchase with its weirdly shaped skull. So, that one is vanquished. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Byron?
He's gonna move just up one more space, just so he can have a glance at what's up above him. But other than that, he'll end his turn.
All right. Corik.
Alright, I'm going to run down and join in the defense of, let's count my spaces before I go, though. Where is it? There it is. Ruler. Okay, 30, and then from there. 15, okay. I'm running to, oh god damn it. Right here.
Okay.
I think that was the one I was measuring through.
Well, you got to measure from the point that you were coming from, not the point in front of you. So where were you? Right here?
Oh shit, I'm one too far. I can go back.
That's all right. That works.
Yep. All right. And I'm going to do a new thing.
Ooh.
I call. Hang on a second. Let me find out what it's called real quick because I can't remember shit. Gust of wind. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but I guess that's helpful.
That's
maybe.
fine. Yeah, it allows me to read it, and the viewers, because they like to know what spells do. Actually, I don't
Yeah.
think we can.
So, well, bam! I'm doing gust of wind on the troglodyte.
Gust of wind on the troglodyte. Okay. So, making sure.
Oh shit! No, I'm not. 'Cause I don't have a legume seed. Never mind. I'm not doing that. I missed that part.
I believe you don't need one.
I think it's as long as it doesn't.
Yeah, you're right, because it is a monk spell, and I totally forgot that was a thing about monk spells. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah. I'm not going to force you
handy.
to need a magic bean to do monk
this
shit.
spell not foiled by not having a peanut.
No, bro, you got this magical thing called Ki, which you use to cast this gust of wind. So along a line of strong wind, 60 feet long and 10 feet wide. Blast from a direction. Each creature, the troglodyte corpse and the actual troglodyte need to make a, what is it, dex save?
Let's double check that, because I can't remember anymore. I'm really kind of just stupid.
No, strength save. Okay.
Yeah, it is strength.
So this troglodyte is going to make a save. Now that I have another account acting as the spectator, people cannot see the rolls, which adds to the mystery. And in case I want to cheat. Alright, so strength save. It is... Okay, I don't know what your save is, but I'm pretty sure it fails.
It's 12.
It fails. So be pushed 15 feet away from you in a direction following the line, and a creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves when moving closer to you. So yeah, basically you're just... so you can be casting this for up to a minute. So right now you're basically focusing this gust of wind like you're Aang from Avatar.
Yeah, basically.
So, making sure we get a more, a better idea of where this is going. So 5, 10, 15 feet away from you. And the corpse also rolls. Its limbs flopping around as the gust of wind pushes it.
While I do that, I'm going to basically be screaming, get the fuck away from the child. But like a lot angrier and a lot louder.
Right. Stage whispering, except for the opposite. Stage screaming. Or is that just like normal scream? It doesn't matter.
Pretty sure
Sounds
that's
like
just
normal
normal screaming with good acoustics.
Or at least making it seem
Yes.
convincing so you don't blow out a mic.
All right.
It's a normal scream, but with a compressor.
Right. Awesome. So, Corik, assuming you're not going to do anything else, you channel your key, blowing them away with your gust of wind. Then
Yep, that's all.
Turner, go ahead.
Okay. I can't see anything anymore. This is wonderful.
Oh, because they're out of your little range?
Yes. Yes. I am just blind with a bunch of friends. Huh. That guy was mean and tried to stab me. Where'd he go? Nope, not here. That's 5, 10, 15. There he is. I want to shoot him again.
The little fucker. Yeah, go ahead. Roll it. Loading another bolt. Trying to find him with... what color is your crossbow glowing, by the way?
Blue.
Awesome. So a faint blue light.
Yeah,
As you
did
see the
that
form of the
roll
troglodyte. 18. Absolutely hit.
again?
Go ahead and roll for damage.
Die, fuckface.
6 points of damage is not enough to kill it, but
Damn it.
as you pierce it in the shoulder, it reels back and looks at you, sort of flicks its forked tongue out at you. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm gonna make a scared bird noise and back up 10 feet.
All right.
Because it didn't die.
Back up towards Ilien. That is true. It did not die. So, with that, moving back up here, toggling the action, Kame-ra.
Okay, so I didn't do anything last turn. Can I retcon that and say I went into a rage?
I mean, yeah, sure, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Because I
I
want to
mean,
use a bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay, so this mysterious troglodyte-looking creature, I'm gonna roll up on him.
Okay.
Let me just double check.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely. You have plenty of. You'd think that a turtle would have a slower movement speed, but no.
Yeah, it's honestly impressive.
So
Okay,
actually, real quick before you do anything, as you run up to it, it is going to use an action to strike out at you.
You fool.
You see, none of these creatures have made any like vocalizations other than like Neanderthal grunts, but this one looks at you directly in the eye and says, "Yes," as it strikes out at you with its club.
No!
Yeah, absolutely not. So, 24.
Yeah, that definitely does it. That
Dealing 9 points of bludgeoning damage, which is, since you are in a rage now, I believe is halved. So you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. As he just sort of cracks you across the face, but you, going into your blind rage, merely a scratch. There you go.
'Tis but a flesh wound.
I forgot how to do that. Okay.
There you go.
So now, I'm going to return the favor. I'm going to recklessly attack with my arm blade.
Okay. So all of you see this blade that's sort of strapped to his hand. It comes to a point near his fist. Go ahead. Reckless gives you advantage, I believe, right?
Yes.
All right, go ahead. A 15. That does actually hit.
Oh, thank God.
I hate it when reckless attacks miss because I feel so bad. 12 points of damage. Not bad at all. So, you go running up to it. So you didn't start with it. Cool. Dealing 12 points of slashing. So with a nice slash across its form, you see it reels back in pain, but quickly just snaps back and it gives you a weird toothy grin. It seems to enjoy the sport of this this battle you find yourselves in.
I shout, "A valiant fighter!" And then I'm going to bonus action attack with my Battle Rager armor.
Right, yeah, okay, go ahead.
And so that has advantage as well, because it's a melee attack.
Yeah. Sixteen hits as well. So how much that Battle Rager armor do? What that Battle Rager armor do?
7, apparently.
It rolled an 8 then a 7. I think you might have clicked twice.
Oh. Okay, so 8
we're gonna go with that first one because it's better.
Hooray!
So 8 points of damage. One moment. There we go. Your many spikes clanging into his flesh. You see that he is actually more adorned with little pieces of mismatched armor that he has likely plucked off of other adventurers in his time. Lysander, we're up to you now.
Yes, finally. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Am I technically flanking?
No, you are not.
Whatever, I'll go with it anyway, since I know you hate flanking.
I do. I allow it because everybody else likes it, but I hate flanking so bad.
Flanking is a stupid rule for stupid people.
That
Murder, I'm standing next to you.
It makes sense, but I don't like it. Go ahead and roll to hit. A 10 with your greatsword. Unfortunately, does not land. So, as you go down with your massive, toothy greatsword, he smacks the attack away with his, with his great club. So, now it's, do you have anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Lysander?
Nothing I can do.
Okay, so Trog's turns. So these ones. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This one's going to run up onto you, Lysander. Let's get a better look at that. So the folks at home can see this troglodyte mollywop you. So it's going to make a bite attack. What's your armor class, Lysander?
One moment. My armor class is 16.
Okay, so only one of those hit. Its bite attack gets you right into the arm as you're trying to attack its leader, dealing 5 points of piercing damage.
Damn.
Okay. So that's its turn. This other one, so you're still concentrating on that gust of wind, if I am to be correct, Corik. So that means that any creature must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves. So basically it means its movement is halved. So it is trying to push closer to you. What's its speed, actually? That's an important thing I should know.
While you're looking this up, did I technically step into his gust of wind when I went to go shoot it?
Oh. I didn't even think of that.
Why did you mention that?
I just realized.
Because
it's a straight line, right?
Yeah, Ethan is a morally upright man and likes to be honest in his role-playing games. Yeah, I think it did.
Sorry, I had to
Okay.
step away for a second.
It's alright.
So should I
It
make a
would've been
strength
this
saving
line,
throw?
right? Well, it would have been this line right here, and I don't think you got on that line.
Yeah, but it's 10 feet wide.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
So, yeah, go ahead.
No.
You succeed.
You beat it.
You beat it.
It didn't
like-
matter anyway.
Much like Michael Jackson, you beat it. So, 5, 10, 15. That's as close as it can get. Let's see here. Okay. You guys, you three down here, Ilien, Corik, and Turner, you hear more footsteps coming down from deeper into the cave around this way, hinting that more troglodytes might be on the way. With that, Ilien, I think I need you to roll. Have you rolled any con saves for the troglodyte stench?
Yeah, I did last time.
Did you succeed?
Yes.
Alright, Turner, I ask you the same question.
I'm gonna be flat out honest. I have no idea if I rolled or not.
Alright,
I'm
fine.
usually in the back, so I don't know, but I'll gladly roll if you want me to.
I would love you to roll a con save.
Okay. It'll let me roll it. There we go.
Con save, con save, con save. Yikes. Okay, so, as this troglodyte runs up to you, its stench starts infesting your mind. Like, this is the worst smelling thing that you have ever encountered. You are considered...
Take a bath.
You are poisoned until the start of his next turn.
Fantastic.
All right. So with that, Ilien, it's your turn.
Is this space? Why is it not? Oh, hang on. Is that space right there in the strong wind?
Like right here?
Yeah.
No, it's just out of it, I would say.
All right. Then we're gonna step to there, so that I'm right up against this guy again.
It is blowing your hair wildly, though.
Which is probably really weird, because I can tell, and from the outside, I still look like a troglodyte. So
Oh, yeah.
nobody else sees it.
That is
It's
true.
only irritating to me.
Because I don't
But-
believe you've taken any damage since you've shifted.
Well, I am going to stab this thing with a rapier.
You do that. Oh my
I think
gosh.
I hit it. I'm pretty sure that hits.
Okay, I know
I'm really
I gave you a really
sure.
strong weapon, but also you've just been rolling really well.
Not only that, but even without it, I'd have had a +7 to hit.
Yeah, so you'll Jesus Christ. Okay,
Yeah.
so you dispatch this thing, and then immediately after doing so, its body starts getting blown this way because of Corik's gust of wind, which I'm assuming you drop after the those troglodytes are gone, Corik?
Yes, I do drop it
Excellent.
immediately.
Okay. After that, Ilien, are you doing anything else?
No, because if there's more coming from this way, I'm gonna want to be down here still.
All right. That means the turn goes to Byron.
All right. Byron is gonna move this way so he can get a better angle on the big creature, and seeing that Lysander and Kame-ra are already in the thick of it, he's just gonna Eldritch Blast this sucker. He's like,
All right.
alright.
13.
Take that as a no.
That is a miss.
Yeah.
You see it passes right between the creature and Kame-ra as they do battle.
And then,
Goodness, watch it, Byron.
sorry. And Byron's gonna actually set down the lantern at his feet so he can now hold his sword with two hands.
All right.
Since he's missed like twice in a row now.
Sure.
Uh,
I'm going to make sure you're not shedding light then, if that's still a thing.
or he's holding it with two hands for spell casting because he thinks his aim is off.
Right.
Not necessarily because he's gonna swing with two hands.
Okay, so you will be no longer emitting light because you are not carrying a lantern anymore.
All I did was set it down.
Yeah, I know. But
Yeah, I know.
Corik, now your turn. Unless Byron's doing anything else.
No.
All right.
He's got nothing else he can really do.
So, Corik, Mr. Elfman, what would you like to do?
First and foremost, I'd like to make a small clarification. Right, so when I screamed, "Get the fuck away from the child," I'd like to clarify. That was in like a nasty, grotesque blend of like Elvish, what's the language called? The Infernal and
Right.
Common. The only
That's
person
weird. How do you speak
possibly
three
could have
languages at
understood
once?
Ilien. Right, so really gross, fake, made-up language that maybe Ilien could have been able to hobble together.
Okay,
Second,
Scottish and move on.
I can't hear you. What did you just say?
I said just say Scottish and move on.
cool.
Yeah, Scottish works. You're fair. You're right.
Funny enough,
And
I
I'm gonna
understood
step
all of
up
that
here and
too.
be prepared for those two troglodytes I now see.
All right. Wait, you said you're doing what for the troglodytes you now see?
I said I'm stepping up over here to prepare for the two troglodytes that I now see.
Excellent. Yeah, you see those in the distance. What are you doing? Holding an action?
There was a question you cut out real bad and I didn't hear it.
So you're holding an action then.
You know what? Just type it because you're not coming through right now, and I'm gonna have to wait for internet to fix itself or something.
Kian, get better internet, you fucking...
I really, genuinely, legitimately wish I could.
Okay. I was asking if you wanted to hold an action.
I will hold an action to punch the shit out of stuff.
Got it. Cool. Everybody
Great
else is hearing
action.
me normal, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so just Kian. Awesome. Okay. So holding an action. Turner.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi.
Wait. All of this a bonus action? I'm looking at spells. One thing I'm going to do on my turn is cast Bless on me, Ilien, and Corik.
Okay. Does
Move.
that... Okay, no. Sanctuary is not concentration.
Nope.
Holy shit. Sanctuary is my new
Nope.
favorite spell.
Sanctuary is pretty great. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then... Oh wait, shit. I'm just gonna do this so that way everyone can see it. Wait. Does that pop up in the thing? I'm just trying to look at what Bless does specifically. Is that a bonus action to cast?
No. I don't believe so.
It's not.
I think Bless, it's give a D4 to, like, 3 people.
It is, but I just didn't know if it was a bonus action. Cool. So, in that case, you can't hold a bonus action, can you?
I don't think so.
Damn it.
Why do you want to hold a Bless? Wait, no, Bless isn't a bonus action. We just
No, I wanted
established
to
this.
hold. I wanted to hold a spiritual weapon, but I don't.
Yeah,
think
I'm
I can.
gonna say a no on that one.
Neat. Well, in that case, I'll still just cast it, and no, it's not a concentration.
I know that. I've been playing a cleric for a little while, and spiritual weapon
Yeah.
is also an amazing spell. All right, where are you
Yes,
casting it?
Where
Where is the rules popping up?
the rules is popping up like right in front of Corik.
Right in front of Corik. All right.
Yeah,
There's the rules.
there's the rules.
Okay. If that's it, then Kame-ra.
Absolutely. I don't feel like I got enough of reckless attacking last turn, so I think I'm gonna do that again.
Wait, hold on, real quick.
Yes.
I don't think
Did I take damage when I stepped away? I forgot to ask.
when you stepped away, what are you talking about?
When I was out of the room during the troglodytes' turn.
I don't think so. I'm wondering if this guy even got a turn off between the last time you reckless attacked. Did I forget to give him a turn?
You might have if he didn't attack me.
How did you take that 5 points of damage? Or that 4 points of
The
damage?
4 points was...
Oh yeah, his reaction. Yeah, this guy hasn't had an attack yet, so I'm gonna quickly do that.
Okay.
And
I guess he gets advantage.
he does.
Oof.
Wait.
Oofa doofa, that's tough on the knees.
Did I straight up forget? Wow, what
Yeah.
kind of lousy dungeon master am I?
The
You
worst.
tell us.
Hey Carter, shut the fuck up. He could do that. I think he's gonna save it though. So, yeah, with advantage. Is it just the next attack or all of the attacks on its turn?
All the attacks.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so
Every attack against him.
if I remember, your armor class is quite high.
That is correct.
However, that one is pretty high too. Okay, I believe all of those. Let's see, armor class. Yeah, all those but one hit. So a bite attack. So all these are halved because. So 3
Rage.
points. 3 points of piercing damage from the bite attack, and 5 points of bludgeoning damage from the great club. Those are all already halved. So you take 8 total points of damage.
I know how
And
math works.
go ahead. Have you had to roll for the stench already?
I have not.
Then go ahead and roll a con save as well.
Oh, that's not supposed to be advantage.
It's fine. The first roll would have been a 19. So you do save, and go ahead and take your turn. If you want to go ahead and reckless attack again, you may.
I will. Let's see. Huzzah!
17.
Does a 17 hit?
Absolutely. How many times can you reckless?
Yes.
Oh,
It's a per
you
turn
just
thing.
can. Yeah, it's per turn.
nice. Barbarians
The
are
only
cool.
downside is that you are more liable to get butt fucked.
Yeah,
That's why you don't do it when there's 20 of them.
So that's 10 damage.
10 damage. Absolutely. Oh man, that's good.
And then I'm gonna bonus action attack with Battle Rager armor.
All right.
Say 21.
My gosh, yeah, that absolutely hits. Another 5.
5 damage.
So 15 damage on a turn, not bad.
But how's this thing looking?
So if you look around, he's looking a little worse for wear than you are. The little aura around him shows you where his health sort of is without actually giving you his hit points. So
Gotcha.
he's looking pretty banged up. He's got several slashes, mostly from you. All about his person. His cocky demeanor when strolling up to you has faded, and he now just gives you an angry look and says, "That's it." With that, Lysander, go ahead and make a con save, then your turn can start.
Oh, lovely.
You're rolling great so far.
All right, where
And
are
I mean
you?
that
Come
with
on.
the utmost sarcasm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh.
Con save.
Come on, damn it. Go over there. Yeah. Sorry, my mouse is very
Oh
sensitive.
shit!
Yeah. Well, I guess it wasn't for nothing.
You rolled
Yeah.
so good that he now thinks you smell bad.
Yeah, you've smelt a lot worse in your homeland, so the stench of this troglodyte is, while it is strong and very powerful, you have smelt worse. It is now your turn. What would you like to do?
So this little shit is annoying, so I'm gonna cleave him in two.
The smaller troglodyte?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead.
Do, 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 do.
I believe in you. You have to just, not roll a 5.
Oh my god.
Okay, it's happening. Don't even roll damage. You cleave it right in half. Well, you can roll damage if you'd like to, because rolling's fun. But
Yes. Let's see what I would.
9 damage. Pretty solid. But yeah, you cleave that thing right in half. Its organs spilling out all over this stone dirt floor. Would you like to do anything else?
There is nothing I can do that would not freak out the miners, so I'm just gonna have to end my turn there.
I mean, one of them's handless, and the other two are pretty well freaked out. But I do see your logic. So we're gonna move on to
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna take a
troglodyte's turn.
bathroom break.
Permission to make a quip at the end of Lysander's turn.
Permission granted.
And I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
I hate you.
I both hated and loved that.
And for that, Chase, you're going to get the ultimate punishment. And by that, I mean you see that
By troglodytes.
this large troglodyte's mouth starts to open and acid starts spilling out. I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
I thought you were about to
Actually,
say
I
this
think
thing
the
is going to
ultimate-
try to eat me.
No.
It whips out
I
its
think the
girthy
ultimate
cock.
punishment is getting sued by Disney,
No.
but that works too.
An 11. Let's see here. So with that, Chase. Wait, that's okay. You take, and this is not halved because it's not physical damage. At least I think that's the case. What does your rage cover? Does it only cover bludgeoning, slashing?
It's like bludgeoning, slashing, piercing.
I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Okay, so you take the full 8 points of acid damage as it just spits hot acid into your face.
What if I don't want to?
Too bad, piss baby.
Oofa doofa.
That's hard on the knees. However, that is its entire turn. It actually rolled pretty lousy for that damage. Like, really bad. So, with that, Ilien, we're back up to you. You see that Turner has conjured his mystical book that he uses to thwap those who would do evil, and Corik prepared to slice up any troglodytes that make their way towards you. What would you like to do?
I'm going to cast Minor Illusion down over this way where they can't see it. I'd like to make the sound of an approaching army.
Do you want to go ahead and drop the minor illusion text in the chat?
I don't actually have it because the way my spells work don't show up on my spells list.
That's weird.
There you go.
Okay,
well, they're not technically
Byron.
spells.
What are you talking about?
I can make a loud sound, and then it says pretty much any sound I want.
What are you talking about? Like, do you actually have the minor illusion cantrip?
I think it's a tiefling thing.
It is.
Okay, cool. But do you not have it on your character sheet?
It doesn't show up like that because it's considered.
Oh, it's in traits and features.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I apparently need to drop the 3 spells that I get for being a tiefling into my character sheet because they're not here.
Oh, okay. That's cool. So you create a sound or an image or you create a sound from a whisper to a scream. Okay, if it can do a lion's roar, then I can say it could do the distant sound of raging army.
Yeah. I just want it to sound like there's a lot of reinforcements coming and echoing through the cave.
Okay, go ahead.
It only has a range of 30 feet, so I'm just kind of throwing it back here. So it's going to be semi-loud in the local area, echoing around.
Go ahead and just roll a flat deception. Deception. Okay, 12. All right, is that all you're going to be doing for your turn?
Since that is an action, yes.
Oh, these troglodytes didn't move on their turn. God, I'm bad at this. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so the troglodytes have gotten closer, but that's pretty much it. So, Byron, we're back up to you.
Let's see. Let's see. Spells. I think Byron, with his bonus action, is gonna focus on his blade, and he doesn't, the character doesn't know it, but I'm gonna cast Branding Smite.
Okay.
With my bonus action.
Smite.
And he's going to, just focus on okay, swing and hit it, because I've missed with my ranged attacks, and so he's gonna get up here next to Kame-ra. Does this count as flanking or not? That wasn't my intention. Up to you.
Yeah, it does count as flanking.
Okay. So advantage. And it'll be a one-handed attack with the longsword, because that's what I've been doing.
Crit! Oh! Oh boy.
Okay,
So with that branding smite
Damn,
with
son, where'd
Hexblade's
you
Curse
find death?
Oh
and
my
that critical
god.
hit. So
yeah.
I don't think Hexblade's Curse is amplified by crit.
No, it adds damage equal to my proficiency bonus
Yeah.
for Hexblade's Curse. So would it be add 4 to this?
I don't think it's affected by crits.
Okay, so it'll just whatever this is plus 2.
Yeah.
And then I'll roll the branding smite after this. So it'll be the first one.
You said you were dropping it so you could use 2 hands, weren't you?
Well, no, I was specifying that he dropped it to hold the sword, as in like, because he aims with the sword when he range attacks,
Sure.
and so he dropped it to hold it better. Like, what am I doing? I need to focus. But I did specify that I was swinging with one hand.
Okay. So, wow, that
like,
second damage roll was kind of poo-poo, but everything else was pretty solid.
Yeah. And then I got to roll the branding smite. That's 2d6. I don't remember. Did we reflavor or was it just radiant? Yeah, 2d6 radiant.
Okay.
Or no. Did we reflavor that as flame? I can't remember. Whatever.
I don't remember talking about that, but it could be a discussion for the future.
Okay. I thought we did at one point, but maybe when I picked up the spell, but that was a long time ago.
'Twas a while ago.
So it's R 2d6
slash roll. Slash R might work, but that also just might mean, Reddit.
Slash roll. Is this double 2? So would it be 4d6? 4d6 then.
Nah.
Sheesh.
And so the target now sheds a dim light in a 5-foot radius and cannot become invisible, but I don't think it could in the first place.
So 14 plus 16. What's that? 30 points of damage?
Yes.
Hold on. And then, well, hold on. Where'd you get the 14?
Because you add 2 because of Hexblade's Curse, don't you?
Wouldn't that be 15 then? Because it was 13 for one-handed, plus 2, plus the 16.
I'm counting 12 for your one-handed attack. 11 plus 1.
Oh, wow. I'm bad at math. Okay.
Either way, hey, Byron, how do you want to kill this guy?
Hey! Byron's,
holy shit, that was a bunch of damage.
Like you said, or like I said before running up, it's like, okay, I'm gonna hit it this time. We're gonna hit it. And we're gonna hit it hard. Like, hyping himself up. And so he runs up and he's gonna just slash at it from like a downward angle, like kind of aiming for its shoulder down across its chest. And, he's gonna slash and it's gonna do a lot more than he intended. Like,
right.
It's just gonna go clean through, I feel, and then the sword will have a faint glow to it as it exits.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't expecting to smite.
So, Kame-ra and Lysander, as you guys are both about to gang up on this larger troglodyte, you see Byron just coming out of seemingly nowhere, and as he raises his sword for the slash, you can almost see that the blade starts flaming a little bit. And then the blade cleaves through this troglodyte, ending its strange, sad life. Spraying dark blood everywhere and pooling by your feet. Nice job, Byron. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope. I would get healing from it, but not in this case. Because I'm at max health. But you just see a look of confusion and surprise on Byron's face after it just goes through.
Yeah, look at the big health on Byron. Anyway, so with that, Corik, it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna run up to this troglodyte right here, and basically, you know Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat.
I know
You
him
know
well.
that flying kick he does? I'm gonna do that.
Oh shit! Yeah, go ahead.
That's just. I'm gonna spend a key point for flurry of blows. That's 3 unarmed strike.
Mm-hmm. 22.
Oh shit.
11. All right, so all except for that last one hit, and unfortunately that's that natural one. So go ahead and roll those first two, because that and that 11 will be a glancing blow, so only half damage. So 12 points of damage, not bad. So as you do your flying bicycle kick, that last one just misses the face by a centimeter. Like its face is going boom, 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 and then that last one just microscopically misses, and you end up flat on your ass. So you are currently prone. However,
ouch.
You did a number on this troglodyte, making its face all bloody, and it sort of just like listlessly just sort of staggered there. Turner.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys need me, I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back.
Not allowed. Anyway.
Oh.
No, you can go. I don't care.
You will think like a man.
So you got your Rulez there. What would you like to do, Turner?
Okay, so I see him run up, kind of in the darkness, can't really see still. So we're just gonna scoot to 1. Still can't see anything. A scoot to 2. There's a buddy. So now I'd like to move the Rulez next to that boy and smack him with it.
Okay. Go ahead and make your spell attack roll.
Lapow.
Oh, yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll.
Lapow.
7 points of force damage. So its face is already bleeding, and then it gets hit with the flat end of the Rulez, and its like sort of nose snout like facade gets smashed in. You hear a large cracking sound as blood just pours out of its mouth, and it collapses dead. All right. So that was your bonus action.
And I'll just hold my action to shoot something that comes running out of the darkness.
Excellent. All right. Kame-ra, we are up to you.
I do not even know what to do, as I can see nothing.
Like, you can literally see nothing right now?
Like, no, like, I can see, like, the area where I am, but everything is dead where I am.
Indeed. I believe you should see some dwarves in the distance. One of them is, like, passed out near the fire with a missing hand. The stump currently, like, squirting out blood onto the floor.
I am gonna start making my way over that way.
All right. So you move, like, right here?
Yep.
All right, here, I'll move you. There
Okay.
you go.
All right. And then I'm gonna hold an attack action in case anything runs up on me.
Alrighty. So Carter, are you here?
Yep, I'm here.
All right, you're back from getting your drink. Fantastic. What would you like to do?
Let's see. I am going to assist our companions who are still fighting.
Okay, so you're gonna run back down towards the path.
I've 30, 35. Still don't see shit.
All right, you can use the dash action if you'd like.
Sure. How many more feet do I get?
It doubles your movement speed, so you can move 35 more feet.
5, 10. Where the hell is everybody? There they are. 25, 30, 35. All right, there we go. That'll end my turn.
You only moved 20 feet from where you were just at. So you have 50.
Provide-
So you have 3 more squares you can move.
All right, there we go.
There you go. Alrighty, with that, it is time for all the stinky troglodytes' turns. So this first one is going to run right up to you, not Lysander, Corik. And we're just going to move that one out of the way so this one is visible. And
I see it.
Go ahead and roll an attack. If it kills it, then I will have no need to roll. So.
Indeed. Let me go find my crossbow. Die. Is it deaded yet? Oh, goddamn.
No, that was terrible.
Wait, bless.
Oh!
I would do it.
So a D4 more.
11.
That's a glancing blow. So you'll do half damage, but you'll still hit.
Doesn't matter. So, 3.
3 points of damage. Alright. So it manages not to get absolutely blasted by your crossbow bolt. So it is going to make some strikes towards good old Corik here. It's going to make a bite attack and 2 claw attacks. Bite. Claw. Claw. So with an armor class of what? You have like 16, 17? 16. Only one of those attacks
16.
manages to land. Wow. I love how well I'm rolling tonight. You take 3 points of piercing damage as one of its bite attacks sort of snips at you.
Alrighty then. I take the 3 points.
Alright, and I don't know how far in the distance you can see.
I can see, I think, 60 feet.
Yeah.
I think. If you're referring to this dude down here, I see him.
Okay, well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, there are more troglodytes, seemingly 2 more. One of them seems to be another one of these big guys that you've been battling against. Which you are seeing for the first time since you, Turner, and Ilien have not been with the others as they fought against them.
The first one ran from him to help.
Touche. So you recognize it. I don't believe Ilien or Turner will.
I saw it
So-
too. The only one who hasn't is probably Turner. And he still can't see it.
Nope.
Okay, so all of that is mute, but or moot rather, not mute. But yeah, he's also dragging a more edged club, and seemingly has other bits of mismatched armor. So with that, Ilien, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I need to murder a troglodyte.
Alrighty, so you're gonna move up closer.
Yep. I'd like to move to this space if you want to move him out of the way.
I believe you would
No,
go
no.
over.
Never
him.
mind. It sits me
Yeah.
over the top of it. I didn't know if it would sit me over the top of it or not.
Me neither.
So, we're going to stab this one with a rapier.
Go ahead.
I think that hits.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Nerf Ilien.
Ilien OP.
With a hearty stab, it's still up.
I'd like to punch it.
All right, go ahead.
I missed.
Oof. So, with that catastrophic blow, you sort of feel your fingers pop as you land this strike. So your next attack will have disadvantage. As you've almost broken your fist. Byron.
Alright, Byron could probably hear something going on down there, but, so, yeah. he's gonna go back up to his lantern and pick it up again because he just set it down.
All right. Gonna give you that little bit of brightness back.
Yeah.
There you go.
And from what glance I got, did it look like Lysander and Kame-ra kind of had the miners under control, or?
Lysander was heading in the opposite direction of them.
Okay, so Kame-ra was just in there. So
yes.
Byron is gonna go back because that's 15, and then he's just gonna use his action to dash and get closer to the miners. So I'll just, because he went up to get the lantern back. 5. Hold on, if I started there, wow. Brain bad at math. So 1, 2,
right.
3, 4, 5, 6. And I could go 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm gonna just kind of start calling out to this miner, like, or I know his arm is a stump, but does he have a sleeve, or is it just that sleeve right there is gone too?
It seems that he's wearing like a short-sleeved tunic.
Okay.
So. You see that is that this dwarf is currently unconscious. Their skin much like almost a pale gray.
I know I'm not right up close, but Byron is gonna set down his pack and start just digging through it to see if there's anything he can do for injuries.
Okay. And as you guys are entering this like massive cave system, you see that the other two dwarven miners are behind this small little chasm, are basically sitting in like an inch of water. In fact, underneath your feet, the ground in this whole little system of the cavern is very slick with water from the waterfall that is rushing behind these miners. So with that, use your action to dash. That means we go over to Corik's turn. Who Corik is facing down a troglodyte.
First thing Corik's gonna do is stand up.
Yeah, 15 feet of movement.
Yep, that's not an issue. Now I'm just as fast as everyone else. And he's gonna punch this fucker real hard in the jaw, just like he saw, or maybe he didn't see, I don't know. Either way, he's gonna do it the same way What's-Her-Face did. Ilien.
What's-Her-Face, not like your adopted sister or anything. 14.
Yeah, my character did not screw that up. Kian screwed that up.
Kian brain is jelly.
That's a
It is
fact.
very smooth.
Smooth dum-dum brain. 8 points of damage. A nice crack across the face dispatches this troglodyte. Hits the ground with a sickening thud. What else would you like to do?
I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, all of my movement, or maybe one less, I don't know, to get right up next to this one and use my bonus action to punch him too.
Okay. 13 lands. 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Not bad. You just run up to it, it runs at you, and you just give it a nice pooh. The punch landing almost in slow motion. Turner.
Oh, it felt like slow motion because it felt cool.
Yeah.
I can't see anyone again. This is lovely.
Imagine not having dark vision. Couldn't be me.
Yeah.
Definitely could be me.
Is that a bad guy? Is that? Nope, that's just another dead body. 15. 20. Oop. 25. Hi, buddy. Go right. No, move. Move. Why won't you move? Not there. There we go. Okay. Can the rules get there? I want the rules can move 20 feet in a turn.
Yeah, I think you can. 5, 10, 15, 20. It is adjacent to the troglodyte, so it is within range to attack.
He's gonna get bopped.
If the rules kills another person, I'm gonna be terrified of this book.
You should always be terrified of knowledge.
Oh,
Knowledge.
Christ!
Jesus.
Yes.
Please roll like 1
Knowledge.
damage.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge.
Versus
God
Lamborghini.
damn it.
Yeah. I wouldn't say God damn it, because that damage is enough to eliminate this troglodyte.
You know what I like a lot more than this troglodyte here? Knowledge.
Your god
What does
smiles
that
down upon
book
you.
do?
It's a spiritual weapon, so it's basically just... It's force damage, is it not? Yeah. It's
Yeah.
basically just a thing that he creates out of thin air. It's sort of like, I don't know, a Looney Tune character, like, just bringing down a
So he
random
threw a
anvil.
book at this thing and it died?
Essentially.
You just conjure books to throw at people?
Yes. More or less.
Oh my god!
Specifically, I
Great,
conjure
isn't
a massive book.
Yeah. A massive book, a tome of rules. Alright, not Lysander, you're next, but
No.
Kame-ra.
I mean,
All right,
hey,
so
I still
I'm-
have an action.
Oh, you do,
Ooh.
don't you?
I
Oh my
do.
god!
I would like. So, god damn it, I can't see. I'm just gonna hold it until someone comes in range and shoot him with another crossbow.
Excellent. Then Kame-ra.
All right. I'm gonna. The dwarf closest to the fire is the one with the
Missing
Severed
hand.
arm?
Yeah.
severed hand. Okay. I'm gonna finish making my way over to that dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try to use some of my hempen rope as a tourniquet to stop the bleeding?
You can certainly try. Go ahead and roll a medicine check. You see that Byron is also moving through his stuff. Oh my god.
Oh, yo! Oh.
Yo.
I might as well crochet this dude a new hand while I'm at it.
So you get it tied around his bleeding stump, and you do see that like a little bit more blood squirts out as you tighten it, but then you see that the flow is seemingly stopped. So he's no longer bleeding, but he is missing a hand and still very much unconscious.
Okay.
The other dwarves in the distance are looking terrified and are like slowly crawling towards you.
It is okay, friends. We have come to assist you. And I think that's pretty much everything I can do for now. I do want to say I am annoyed because I found out that dex save that you had me make.
Mm-hmm.
I have advantage on dex saves, and
Oh
I didn't
yeah,
know that.
danger sense, right?
Yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I got this round.
Okay. Just checking up on my notes. Sheesh. You're not what I'm looking for. They might as well be droids. Thanks for laughing at that. That was a shitty joke.
I will always
yeah,
laugh
good
at shitty jokes.
Well, somebody has to.
Okay. So with that, Lysander, you are slowly but surely making your way downtown, riding fast faces past in your hometown.
What?
I forget you don't understand pop culture. It's a song.
As long as we
Okay.
can't play for copyright purposes, but
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? What do my lion eyes see? Ah! Uh,
You're still quite far away.
I still have like 5 feet of movement, right?
Yeah, but 5 feet isn't going to get you in melee range.
Gonna get me next to Corik so I can help be a meat shield.
You are currently occupying the same space as the rules, so
Oh, fuck. Here then.
that
There
works.
we go.
So, is that all you're going to do?
Prepare an action to hit him with a sword when he gets near me. I can do.
All right, so it is the turn for the troglodytes. This one, seeing that you've seemingly dispatched all of his forces, looks at all of you and is going to. What's the range on this?
I thought he was gonna run away like a little bitch.
Oh, he's going to.
But first, he's gonna cast I'm a little bitch.
5, 10, 15.
It's a
All
third
right.
level wine.
So, Corik, I need you to make a dex save.
I don't wanna.
Too bad.
Damn, worth a shot. Hey, button, do your job.
There
You
he goes.
succeed, so that means you only take half. You take 6 points of acid damage as he just quickly spits out this nasty glob of viscous stuff that burns you upon impact. So 6 points of acid damage, and then he's going to turn tail and run. 5,
Really don't
10,
want him to do that,
15,
actually.
20, 25, 30. So you got 30 feet away. And Ilien.
All right. It sounds like I'm chasing down a troglodyte.
It would appear so.
So it would seem.
30 gets me to there.
Oh my god.
Fast as lightning. Oh yeah, Turner couldn't really see
40
Ilien,
gets
so
me to
she
there.
just appeared and disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. I will use a key point to do Step of the Wind.
Step of the wind, so you dash as a bonus action?
Yep.
Alright.
So fast.
Fast
get
as lightning,
there.
some would say. Oh, okay.
And I'm going to stab it with a rapier.
Jesus, man.
Crit, I dare you.
That'd be
Please.
great. Not that good.
You
Plus
actually...
a D4.
Oh yeah, you do have a D4.
Oh, right. I forgot I was blessed.
Indeed,
You are
you
blessed,
are.
my child.
I need to find my mouse, though.
You ever just lose your mouse? No shit. Glancing blow. So you deal 5 points of piercing.
Pokey poke.
Lip hook.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything else I can do
So,
other than call him a little bitch.
you do so.
Which
As
I
he's
will
running
do.
away, you use your rapier to stab into the little bit of armor to the ground that sort of stops him in his tracks. So with that, Byron, since you are up here tending to the needy, you do see that Kame-ra has really used some redneck ingenuity.
Done some combat medicine.
Uh-huh.
And so Byron will see that and move up this way to go check out this miner. And you're like, are you injured? What's going on?
You see that this dwarf you're talking to is a younger dwarven woman. You see she's got rosy cheeks, very short, dusty brown hair. And she says, "Oh, we've been... dwarves are pretty large people, but looks very malnourished." It says, Oh, we've been down here for so long. Oh, thank God you showed up. And is sort of like sobbing at
Yeah.
at her current saviors. You see that the other dwarf is currently like crawling towards the handless dwarf over here. You see that they look rather similar. You reckon they might be siblings or close relatives.
Okay. And looking at this woman, does she seem majorly injured or just distraught?
Tired, distraught, hungry, dirty,
Um,
little wet because of the water.
yeah. Byron will just pull out since he's, according to my character sheet, I've got a good decent amount. He's gonna pull out a bit of his rations and just hand them to the lady. It's like, like he doesn't really have a lot as far as medical materials, so he's
Sure.
like, here, use. He's trying to help.
All right, so you cut her out of her bindings and start
Yeah.
feeding her some of your rations, and she just inhales them. She's starving.
Yeah, and I gave her one of my day ration packs, so I'll mark that down.
Okay.
And I'll call out to the other ones like, are you hurt? Are you injured? I'm just trying to.
He
Yeah.
just looks over to you, his eyes very wide and bloodshot. He just shakes his head. He goes, No, I'm fine. I need to help my brother. And then is like inching closer and closer.
And I guess with the rest of my turn, I'm just going to be helping this dwarf, out of the water and getting
Right.
settled down, kind of.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
With that, we're back to Corik. What would you like to do, man?
Oh.
Hey, I don't know if you're talking, Corik, but you are not making noise.
I'm sorry, I muted myself for a second. I don't
Cool.
remember where I was, but I basically said, you remember how Ilien went really far with that one key point? Yeah, I don't need that key point. I can get right up next to her.
Cool. Because of that, Wood Elf plus Monk. Great combo. Speaking of great combo, how about you wombo combo this guy? Rolled a hit.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend a key point for the punch third time in a row.
17, 11, 20. Two of those hit. I'm assuming you know which one's which.
Yeah. Just a moment. Get out of the way, you stupid notification.
16.
Okay.
Imagining a very odd situation where
Seriously,
it's
I have
only the
rolled
11 and
8s for
17 that
every
hit.
single unarmed attack. I'm
Honestly,
doing this
that's
bicycle
fine.
kick again. I'm gonna get this down.
Alright, bicycle kick. Your third one isn't as effective, so really you really just gotta work on that third landing. But it
Yeah,
does do a
it's
number.
the practice. I gotta get the practice in.
You sort of kick this guy up against the wall, he slams into it. Ugh. Turner, you little blind boy. What would you like to do?
Yes. I wanna know what's going on.
That sucks, doesn't it?
Yup. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right? That's about 30.
You guys know that you can just count squares, right?
I could, but no.
You moved 25 feet.
You want us to use numbers?
I believe you've only moved 25 feet.
Cool.
Oh,
Still can't see
he's-
anything.
Well, he's a teller, so I'd hope he knows numbers.
Yeah.
Because I can't see anyone except the scary lion man next to me, I'm just gonna bring my duels close to me
Joe rules.
Darul.
and load another crossbow bolt and just sit in the darkness.
Oh, there's
Looking-
faint light. You're
The
good.
rule is spelled differently for copyright reasons.
Yeah, it's spelled with a Z at the end.
Isn't that how it's spelled in the show?
No.
Yes.
No. I'm, confident it's not. Yeah, in the show it's Darules. I'm looking at the Google page right now.
You know what? Fair is fair.
Yeah,
Fair is fair.
he's right.
So we are spelling it with a Z because copyright.
Very
Because I'm
good.
sure Butch Hartman is going to watch this and like just piss his pants for how much we're using his intellectual property.
But I mean, like, what if it wasn't blue, purple, and pink, and instead it was like blue and gold? I mean, we just changed the colors up.
Like your Sanctuary's colors. Yeah, I fuck with
Yeah.
that. I fuck with that heavy. Anyway, we're back up to Kame-ra.
Okay. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna try to rouse this dwarf in front of me to consciousness.
How do you plan on doing that?
Just kind of giving him a little shake. Thinking maybe I have some normal table salt with my rations. So I'm gonna try to use the smelling salt.
Well, it's not like you have like salt packets or anything. The salts are probably like on your rations.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to put some good smelling food in front of his nose and see if he wakes up.
Okay. Roll a persuasion check, I suppose.
All right.
Trying to persuade this unconscious man to arise.
I mean, that's an 8.
It looks like this man's going to be unconscious for a few more hours, but at least he's probably not going to die from blood loss.
That's good. I'm gonna turn to the rest
Keyword
of
is
these.
probably.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna turn to the rest of these dwarves and say, "Is there any other way that I can assist you while we're in this situation?"
This other dwarf walks right up to him and rests his hand on him, and you see like a small amount of divine radiance glow near his arm. He's like, "Oh, okay. He should be fine for now. He'll probably be unconscious for a little bit, but at least he'll survive."
So let me get this straight. Like the potatoes wouldn't heal him, but like a little bit of light will. That's all right. That's okay.
Very jealous that his divine magic.
I am glad to have helped.
And I'm thankful for your help. And with that, we go down to Lysander again, switching back and forth with the actions.
1 moment. I need to refresh my page. Oh, never mind. It caught up. Yeah. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Oh,
Yeah, I
and he's
am
gone
there.
too.
And I will just not do anything yet because... Actually, you know what? I'm going to dash.
Okay.
15, 20, 25. Yes, we have him boxed in.
Okay, this man is absolutely terrified for his life, so he's going to be swinging all sorts of wild.
Getting bullied in the schoolyard, honestly.
Yeah.
They're stealing his lunch money.
So he's going to make an attack towards all of you. A bite attack towards Ilien. Oof. And a club attack at Lysander and Corik. Oofa doofa. So, Ilien, you will take 5 points of piercing. The attack towards you, Corik, misses. And Lysander, you will take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Yeah, he smacks you upside the head with his spiked club. He sort of hisses / yells at you indignantly as he is being cornered. And he knows his time is drawing near. Ilien.
All right. We're going to stab him with a rapier.
Okay. Yeah.
How original.
That hits.
Cool. I would like to use my last key point to do flurry of blows. So we're gonna punch him twice more.
All right.
That
Jesus.
would be a crit.
My God.
Okay,
You're
that's
blessed.
Oh yes, you are blessed. I don't think you can hit
There's
him
no
from...
way. Even if I roll a 4, it won't get high enough.
Yeah,
Damn it.
I don't think.
you're right. It will not. However, you do 13. I said do. You do 13 points of damage. He's not looking great.
And because I made an unarmed strike as part of my attack this turn, my armor class is 21 for the next round.
Nice. All right. We're back up to you, Byron. What would you like to do? Hello, Byron. Earth to Byron.
Hold up, my mic button was being weird. Sorry.
Sorry.
For some reason, it takes like 2 presses on my mute button on my mic to actually like engage
That's
or
weird.
disengage.
Weird.
But no, Byron's gonna make sure the slate is alright, and then he's actually gonna just kind of walk around and for his turn, just kind of look around the edges of this cave, make sure that there's not really anyone else that could be hiding, I guess. Or yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, effectively, he's gonna spend his turn just looking around the cave, rather than be walking or looking from where he's standing.
All right.
See if there's any other, pieces of, like name tag. I don't know. I guess they wouldn't have name tags, but other stuff in the cave.
Name tags.
I think his mind's been turned to mush by his day job.
Right. So, looking through notes. You can go ahead and roll an investigation check.
All right. Oh, there. Just take the first roll. I forgot I was still on advantage.
It's all right. Unfortunately, you do not find any other enemies, but you also find really nothing else of note.
Okay. Yeah, and that's just gonna be his turn.
Okay. With that, we are back over to Corik.
Right. I'm gonna not do the unarmed strike anymore. I'm gonna switch over to my quarterstaff. I'm gonna do a little spinny attack with 2. I'm gonna use my attack, and that's not gonna hit anything, which is disappointing. Then I'm gonna use my bonus action to kick him.
Okay.
And that's gonna
unarmed
hit.
strike. Oh yeah, absolutely. Come on, 10 points of damage. Oop.
Honestly, I'm just happy I didn't get 8 again, because I've gotten how many? Like,
But that's like the max damage you can do. Like it's nice
Anyway.
to do the best you can do. Okay, so with that, anything else on your turn?
No, nothing more.
Cool. Turner.
Neat. Did I see where Lysander ran off to? Like which direction?
You saw him run past you.
I mean, but what direction?
Because
Because I just see people. Okay, because I just see people disappearing off my screen. I don't know where they're going. I'm all alone.
Can we get the bird some night vision goggles?
Possibly if you found some.
15. Oh, humans.
Well, no,
20.
but yes.
Yeah, not a single one of us are
Dark eye
human.
glasses.
Okay, this is improvements. I want to bring the Rulez next to me.
Gotcha. 5, 10, 15, 20.
It is my protection. And then... I will cast Suggestion on the big dude.
Okay, that's a charisma save, yeah?
Yeah.
Or is it a wisdom?
You know what? That's an excellent question.
Pretty sure it's wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Okay, it's amazing at wisdom saves.
Oh, well, I mean, don't be.
It listened. Oh my god.
So
Good.
it may be wise, but it is very stupid.
Yeah, it rolled a 3, which brings its total up to 9, just to give you a hint on what its bonus is.
Oh my
Jesus.
god. Well,
How do I get a +6 to one of my stats?
Make it a 23.
oh my god. Anywho, we're gonna ignore that. And, be like, stop! We won't kill. That's it.
So yeah, it's raising its club in order to basically go all Golan from The Walking Dead on Corik, but he then goes slack and just drops his club to his side.
Good.
And then just sort of falls back against the wall.
Want to talk.
Okay, I think with that we can effectively say that we're out of the initiative order. I'm going to keep it up just in case, but we don't need it.
You're gonna listen to me for the next 8 hours.
Actually, Lysander still wants to do something in combat.
No.
Yeah.
What does Lysander want to do?
Behead this bitch.
No.
Good. So if you want to act in combat, then we're gonna go in turn order. Kame-ra, what would you like to do?
You bitch.
Earth to Chase, how we doing?
I forgot to unmute my microphone. I am too far from Lysander to stop this foolishness, which is definitely foolishness. So I guess nothing.
Okay. Lysander, it is now your turn.
Yeah, Lysander's sort of disoriented from the blow to the head. He did not really acknowledge that managed to disarm this creature.
Okay.
So all he sees is an open target.
You're not disoriented, you're just a murder hobo.
No, I am not a murder hobo.
Hey,
I'm acting
hey,
in
shut up.
character.
Shut up. Just make your attack. We don't have to argue about this. Cool.
God damn
Go
it.
ahead and roll for damage.
Oh Lord, let's see what we got here. Oh geez.
Nah, you roll good.
So as this figure drops its weapon to its side and collapses against the wall in defeat, it lackadaisically turns its head towards you as you bring your massive greatsword right at its throat, and its skull is removed from its body and just sort of collapses to the ground, its body slumping down and collapsing against the cave floor. So now we're definitely out of combat because it is dead. Very dead.
Yeah.
Boo!
Fuck you, Chase.
Yet, Kame-ra was not there to see that, so he cannot
I know.
technically form an opinion, but it's fine.
That's not Kame-ra's opinion.
Anyhow, with that, combat is now finished. We're going to go back over to Byron and Kame-ra, who are aiding the miners. What are you two doing in this moment?
After I did explored the cave, I'm
okay.
just gonna start getting the miners together and like making sure that they're able to probably walk out of here.
All
I'm
right.
gonna pick up the unconscious miner and sling him over my shoulder.
Easy enough. He's a heavy dude, but you are also massive. You do have to like manipulate yourself a little so you're not, throwing him on top of one of your spikes and impaling the poor dude. But you manage.
Yeah, and so Byron will be like, well, we should probably start heading out. I'll take lead with the lantern, and he'll just start leading the group out back towards the exit of this cave.
Excellent. So while they're doing that, the rest of you, what are you doing now that combat has ended and this one has been killed?
Rubbing the spot where I got hit on the fucking head, because that shit
Carter, you
hurt.
took no damage.
I took 10 points of damage.
Why isn't it marked down on your character sheet then?
It is. It was at 34. Now it's at 24.
What the fuck? Your token is not reflecting that. Hold on.
Are you editing your token when you take damage?
No, he's just doing it on his
No?
character sheet. That's fine.
Okay.
So Carter, what you can do is if you click on your token, it'll bring up your three little things. If you click if you click on that,
Here.
you could put like minus however much damage you take, and then press enter, and it'll subtract that from your health total. Man, I thought you walked out of this battle without a scratch.
Oh no, I got bitten and then clubbed over the head.
There we go. Now you're at 24. Much more accurate. There we go. Okay, so rubbing your head where you were conked. The rest of you?
Turner's just sitting there like slack-jawed, like, what the hell?
Slack-beaked, rather.
Whatever. Yes. Just gonna look at Lysander. Why?
What?
Why?
Why what?
He wasn't hurting you anymore.
Yeah, Lysander's got like a minor concussion.
He put his weapon down.
He did?
Yes.
I apologize. I did not know he surrendered.
You were looking at him.
I just thought he let his guard down.
You had him cornered, and then he lowered his weapon.
Turner has learned a lot of words.
It's a lot of different people talking right now.
I'm having a bit of...
I am Bumblebee.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was not thinking straight. I was disoriented. He hit me over the head.
Can I just have the rules slowly closing in on his head?
You can. You do.
I just want it to be a threatening gesture. I don't want to hit him yet.
Yet.
Yet is a strong word.
And you guys are making your way. You guys are currently upon the first mysterious troglodyte that you encountered.
While we're walking by, can Byron just kind of actually like get a good look at it? Like, other than size, was there anything else noticeably different about it?
It actually wore armor. The rest of them are just scaly, naked men, essentially. But this one had stolen bits of armor draped over it. You see that it does have like a sizable pouch strapped on its midsection.
I'll pick up the pouch.
Yeah, you pick up the pouch and you hear it jangling a bit. As you look inside, you see that there are a handful of precious gems in there.
Byron will, his eyes will kind of widen for a second. He'll close the bag and just be like, and he'll just kind of be like, these gems, were they your haul or no to the miners?
You see the woman look over and she shakes her head. She's like, "No, not mine." And the other conscious one looks over and says, "Nope, I can't claim anything."
Okay. Well, all right then. And he'll, find a spot for it on his belt for the time being and continue with the group out of the cave.
All right. Once you get a chance to stop and look at him, I'll tell you what's inside.
Yeah, he'll probably wait until we get to surface.
Alrighty. So you continue on. The rest of you. The looming spectral book of the rules is floating ever ominously closer to you, Lysander.
What are you doing?
I'm just going to angrily start walking away and start trying to find my stuff. I'm not going to... We don't need to kill him yet.
Once again,
I'll dispel it.
So it's gone. The rules
I'll
vanishes
dispel
before
it
your
and
eyes.
just start walking away.
All right. So you angrily stomp off with your glowing crossbow in hand. Ilien, Corik,
Right.
Wonder Twins, what are you two doing?
Wonder Twins.
I mean, he's not entirely wrong.
Do they have matching rings?
No.
We have
Damn it.
matching outfits.
More like Blunder Twins, am I right?
But
I don't know. I don't know. They did a number on these troglodytes. I don't think they could qualify as a blunder.
yeah, like Ilien straight up MVP, no cap.
I mean, I used a piece of string to make a man not die, so...
Yeah, you're MVP in Hearts of the People. In the heart of the DM, Ilien takes home the spot, though.
I guess we know who's favorite.
Ilien's the MVP due to stats. I'm just the rookie that everybody's really proud of.
And I'm the guy who beheads prisoners.
His numbers weren't great, but he put up a good effort all season.
Yeah, remember in one of our old campaigns, Carter and Ethan, when Ethan's gunslinger like straight up mercilessly shot a dude. Same guy.
When Linnaeus Leicesterborn stabbed a gnome through the head.
Actually, that was also a dwarf.
That was also a dwarf.
Oh.
But yes, I do remember when your Warforged Arcane Archer stabbed a man.
I remember when Ethan's gunslinger put like a bag of gunpowder over my character's nose, and when I woke up, I inhaled the shit and almost died.
Yeah.
Your character was a dick, Ethan. Thinking back on it.
His characters are always dicks.
You're saying to the little bird friend who just tried to save a defenseless creature.
That you murdered.
That you murdered. Anyway, once again, Wonder Twins, I still have yet to know if you are taking any actions or anything. Corik's on the move.
Yeah, I'm also going to be going with Turner.
Okay, one at a time.
Yep. Corik, you go.
I said I'm coming up to Turner to ask if he's okay.
Why did he kill him?
I don't know. He was probably confused, not gonna lie. Also, I don't have a clue how intelligent that cat is. He could be dumb as a rock. I don't know.
I've seen smarter rocks before.
Ouch, man!
I'm not gonna respond to that.
I mean,
Breaking
they
news, Big
were
Cat gets
glowy
dumped.
rocks, but they still were smarter.
They were glowy rocks.
Man's got a little stash of kryptonite.
Like Batman?
Yeah.
No, he's Robin, because he's a bird.
Ha 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 ha.
I get it.
Ilien.
It was bad, but I get it.
Corik is consoling Turner, who is talking about rocks. Ilien.
Just looking over at Lysander. Come along. We'll deal with all this later.
Still nursing a headache, can barely acknowledges her, just starts stumbling and following.
All right. So eventually, you all. Oh, you guys do not need to take some of these troglodytes with you. Moving everybody towards a concurrent. All right. So you guys all eventually end up meeting back up like around here-ish.
I set down for a second the dwarf that's on my shoulder and reach into my bag and pull out my fight record and just notch down multiple troglodytes and then
All right.
pick the dwarf back up.
Very important. Had to mark it down.
Well, I mean, the Valenrain Fighting Commission has to know.
Yeah.
I suppose they do.
But yeah, those of you who had not encountered these dwarves, you see there are two dwarf brothers, one of them unconscious, slung over Kame-ra's shoulder and currently missing their right hand.
Do I notice, upon arriving to the rest of the group, do I notice any of the tension?
Yeah, very visibly. Lysander doesn't seem to be bothered at all, except for he's currently holding his face in his oversized hands.
Hello, all of my wonderful friends. Is there something that I happened to miss?
Just Lysander groans in pain.
Does the person on his
The
shoulder
underside of Turner.
Okay, Turner, what
does
were
the
you saying?
person? Oh, I was just asking how bad does the person on Kame-ra's shoulder look?
He's pale. He's unconscious. He's missing a hand.
Oh,
He
boy.
has like half a foot of rope tied around his stump that has somehow stopped the bleeding.
Oh God.
It's a miracle of science, honestly.
Science, sure.
Right. Can I cast? I guess I'll just cast Healing Word at the person to try and make them look not as pale and dead.
Okay, you can go ahead and cast Healing Word.
Okay. 6.
6 points. So, Kame-ra, as Turner walks up, is Healing Word? Healing Word's not a touch spell, is it? No,
No.
it's not.
I just caw and healing magic comes.
Yeah, so as the healing magic makes its way towards the dwarf on your shoulder, Kame-ra, he starts weaseling around as he regains consciousness.
I carefully set him down.
He's sitting down, just like holding his arm, and is just groaning, like, ugh. Oh. He looks around at all of you, and he's like,
glad to see you awake, friend.
oh. He sort of keels over and just vomits.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Oh no.
He looks at his hand. He doesn't cry, but you do see he like closes his eyes and breathes heavily.
Byron's gonna go over there and just like set down once he seems to stop gagging, offer up his a bit of his water skin.
He takes a second, but he nods begrudgingly and takes a sip of the water.
Yeah. And I'll go and it's like, I know you just woke up, but are you capable of walking?
He looks around, blinks a little bit.
And like, I'll offer a hand to help him up if he's capable.
Offer a hand.
Oh, okay.
I know that's
Very
not what you
poor
meant,
choice
but
of
holy
words.
god. Holy god, that was fantastic.
High five.
You do help him up.
Okay.
Thumbs up.
He sort of like shakes off his foot, which has a little bit of his bile on it, and just stumbles forward, sort of limping. His brother walks up behind him and just sort of pats him on the back and makes sure he's all right.
Yeah.
And just for reference, I would have dropped disguise self before showing back up with all of the dwarves.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was still up.
Yeah. It lasts for an hour unless I drop it. So
Right. All right. So now that you've gathered everybody, what would you like to do?
Just gonna go well, or you all ready to get out of this damn cave?
Yes.
did we
Alright.
find everybody?
Well, I looked around in the cave, didn't see like there was anyone else in that cave. And I think we cleaned this place out pretty well, but if you want, I think we could probably hold up here if you want to keep looking, Ilien.
Well,
Yeah, I'll be honest
not
with you.
sure.
I'm not feeling great. No one else, not many people around us look like they're in that great a condition. We might need a second expedition if we're gonna try and find more people.
If anything, we can just give them instructions on how to get to this cave, and they can search farther if they want. We were the first spearhead, in a sense.
I have some spare pages in my notebook. As we exit, I can make a reverse kind of map.
Or I kind of like turn and it's like, oh, Turner, do you want to work on that with him? I think you were working
Turner
on something.
pulls out his very crude constructed map that he had made.
Right.
Right, I remember.
Oh, that's
You
a
two can
fine piece of work,
collaborate.
my fine feathered friend.
All right. So you begin. Wait. So are you guys holding up here, or are you guys trying to use this map to find your way back?
Oh, I thought it was like because Turner's map was up until we got to the cave, I'm pretty sure, and then Kame-ra suggesting we just map on the way back so they have something to go off of.
Right. Okay. So Kame-ra, if you're going to be mapping this, and Turner, if you are going to be helping him, go ahead and roll a general intelligence check with advantage.
Advantage.
Well, does he want to do the intelligence check, or do you want me to do the intelligence check with advantage? Or Kame-ra's making it. Never mind. Just
Yeah,
go.
if he's actually making it, he's going to be rolling it.
Right.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Second crit
I feel
of the
as though that's
night.
a very good map.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got to...
This map got everything you want. It's got locations of gas stations on the way. It's
Yeah, I think we have 4 crits tonight. 1 from Ilien, 1 from Byron, and 2 from Kame-ra.
Kame-ra's new name is just Crit God.
Crit God McGodface.
Now he will never crit again.
Yep.
Yeah, you fucked up big. With that, you find your way out of this massive expanse in like half an hour. Eventually, you find your way back through all these caves to the very small hole which you entered through. it is once again a challenge to get through, but you manage to squeeze the miners through first. They each get through. You have a little bit of trouble with the handless one, but you find your way out. And now, I believe, is when Turner pulls out his map and starts finding your way back out of the actual mines. Since you are now back in the Skullhammer mines, after a little bit while longer, you start hearing the sounds of pickaxes against stone. You also see lights of torches and lanterns in the distance. And you find your way back out towards the entrance of the mine. So, you guys have made it out of the Skullhammer mines. What would you like to do?
Are we like back in the daylight?
Yeah, you make your way up to the doors. As you open, you see that a few hours have passed. It's late afternoon by this point.
And immediately I look around for our I can't remember his name right now, but our point of contact that gave us this job. I can't remember his name right now. It's been a while.
Brevarian, Ellison Brevarian.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Look around for him, or at least where his office was.
After like a minute or two of just standing there catching your breath, you do see the face of Ellison Bavarian come back around. He's the stocky, bald-headed dwarf who has like paler skin and a wiry brown beard. He runs up to you and is very shocked to see that you have arrived. He's like, "My goodness, you've actually returned, and with oh my gods!" And he looks to all the dwarves. He's like, I can't thank you enough. Like, I didn't think I would ever see any of you again." He looks to all the miners and is like checking up on them, making sure they're okay. He yells out, he's like, he looks to one of the nearby guards who are walking past. He's like, "Get me a cleric. I need a healer, like immediately." And they sort of run off. And yeah, he looks to you and says, "Well, I'm lost for words. Tell me everything. What happened?"
There were these creatures that I am unfamiliar with. I have never seen them before. They were ugly.
Byron's like, imagine a humanoid, like almost lizard folk, but instead of like the ones that I don't know if you've encountered them, but if you have, they were pale, like they'd never seen sunlight before. They smelled horrible too.
With that, Byron, go ahead and make a persuasion check for me real quick.
Oh, all right. Hey, something my character is supposed to be good at.
And is.
On 19.
Hey.
So he looks to you and says, "I must admit that's a very strange story. Oh my gosh. Vorda, are you all right?" He looks to the dwarven woman, and she looks up and says, "Yes, I'm fine. I just I need food and water." And he says, "Oh, yes, of course." And then as he's saying this, a guard comes back with another dwarven gentleman who's adorned with robes and religious regalia, and takes the dwarves and starts all the miners and starts ushering them away to receive treatment. All right. Well, they're being taken care of now. Oh my! I cannot tell you how much not only I but my fellow miners, my fellow friends, and their families. You have made a friend of myself and House Bavarian, and the city of Skullhammer thanks you. Now, even though I can't even begin to show my thanks, I did promise payment. Here, follow me. He starts leading you to a small wooden building built off to the side of the cavern, the mine entrance. And he comes back out with like a small chest that's about like the width of himself, and he's carrying it with two hands, and he like sort of sets it down on the ground. Yeah, I believe you will find in here 60 gold pieces for all of you. I will have you split that up amongst yourselves. I can't even begin to say thank you, but hopefully this will pay for maybe a carriage ride wherever you need, and anything else you need. Please do not hesitate to ask.
Byron, I stumbles a little bit at the sight of gold, but goes, you're very kind, but I guess before, thank you, and might I suggest something for further mining?
Oh, yes.
Endeavors. We did fight them, but there did seem to be a leader in the pack that was a bit smarter than them. So I guess, if anything, if you continue farther down, make sure you do have maybe at least one designated armed person in further endeavors, as there may be more cave systems like it.
Of course, we're going to have to seal off that part of the mine to make sure that nobody else finds themselves being harmed in that accursed place. I thank you for bringing this to my attention.
Yeah, you're welcome. We are glad to be of service. And so do we just start? Oh, there's how many of us? 6?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 6 of you.
All right. So I guess, do we each take 10 gold and leave, or is he giving us the chest too? Because the chest might be kind of heavy.
He's giving you a chest. It's not 60 gold pieces. It's 60 gold pieces each.
Ooh. Damn, son.
There's
Where'd you
Just
find
got
this?
paid.
There's like between 350 and 400 gold pieces in here.
That is not 60 gold per person, but I'm going to take it.
I mean, the estimation he gave is technically correct.
Yeah, 60 times 6 is 360, is it not?
Yep, it is.
I mean, I just heard 400. Did you say 3 starting the 400?
Between 350 and 400. He probably didn't count it exactly.
Okay. I just heard 400, sorry.
Yeah.
What's that, 400 gold pieces each? Fantastic. Okay.
We're not that rich. But Byron just kind of goes, well, I think we've earned ourselves, turning back to the group, I think we've earned ourselves some rest this afternoon and night. So yes, I guess if you need anything else from us, we'll be back in that tavern you found us.
Yes, I just can't find myself saying thank you enough. If you need anything else, let me know. I'm sure the Lord Mayor will hear of your deeds and will be just as welcoming and thankful as I.
Books?
I'm sorry?
Books.
Oh!
Books. Well, we don't really have a dedicated library here, but I'm sure if you're looking for any texts or anything of that matter, you can search the. You can maybe find some at the Lord Mayor's Hall. You could. No, that's tricky. Not many people here are seeking fine literature. Maybe going to. Let's see here. Nada Undertree runs a general goods store, and I think you've bought some stuff from her earlier this morning, but she might have some books.
Byron just kind of goes, well, if you do talk to Lord Mayor, maybe put in a good word that our friend Turner here is well read. perhaps could take a look at his collection briefly if we were to meet him.
Absolutely. I'll make sure to do that.
Thank you. And then
What
if
were
that's
the
kind of towards the end, Byron's gonna start like rather figuring out how he's gonna carry it or see who's gonna carry it. the box of gold.
It's a pretty small chest. You could probably lift
Okay.
it.
All right, then
Unless
Byron.
you have
Will...
a really shitty strength score.
No, I've actually got. He's toned. He's good.
All
He
right.
can carry it.
Yeah, it's no heavier than a book bag, I would say.
Yeah, then he'll just pick it up. I didn't know how big relatively the chest was.
Mm.
But yeah, then he'll go to pick it up and just kind of have that look of like, anyone else got anything to say?
I need some
Some what?
sleep.
Oh
And
yes.
there's this headache.
Oh, yeah. Then if I look at him, could I see maybe a bump on his head? I know he's got a mane, but like from the way he's been talking about it, it seems like he got a good whack on the head.
You see a small
10 points of damage worth of a whack.
Yeah, you do see a small bruise at like his hairline.
Eesh. It's like, yeah, I think some rest will do us all pretty good.
And then we will have to discuss one of the events of today after everybody's had a good amount of sleep.
Sounds like a plan to me. And it'll just kind of turn to the owner gets like, you're welcome again for the help, and glad to be a help of the working people.
He like sort of like slightly bows to you and then walks off.
Yeah. Byron just turns, I'm hungry, how about you guys?
Famished. Let's go.
Let's get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
You say Ilien just nods. Her eyes are
Indeed,
still like
indeed.
huge from seeing that much gold.
And on the way, Byron just kind of go, I'll take this up to one of our rooms right away. No need to have it flaunting about downstairs if we're going to be hanging out there. Does that sound good?
That would probably be a good idea.
Yeah. And so, whenever we get there, first thing Byron will do is walk up to the quarters and, like, I don't know, try to slide it near or under his bed.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
while he's in his room, he would like to look at the bag that he picked up.
yeah. So making your way back to the Scalding Wraith. So you guys, yeah, this is the problem with not playing D&D for a while. I don't remember what happened last time, but I'm
There's a
pretty
man
sure,
unconscious on the floor.
That's right.
well, actually, by the time you return, John Cracked Cave is no longer passed out unconscious against the ground.
Is
But
there a
that's good.
John Crack Cave shaped dent in the
Is he
floor?
sleeping in a chair somewhere?
He is not currently in the tavern, but there is still dried blood on the ground where his face was.
That's nice, at least.
I am pleased to know that I have permanently altered the baseboards of this establishment.
All right. So we're just gonna. So everybody else can be chilling in the Scald Hammer Tavern. And Byron, as you check inside the little bag that you found, the little pouch, you discover that it has 2 purple gems, a smaller red gem, and a gem that you instantly recognize is definitely a diamond. So you have 2 amethysts, a ruby, and a diamond.
And even with my background, would I be able to at least guess a approximate value of this gem, of this diamond at least?
Go ahead and just make a general intelligence check.
General intelligence check. Okie dokie. No.
1 billion gold for each is no. You think that they can fetch you a good price, and you vaguely know that diamonds are usually spells good for good spell material for a lot of necromantic spells like Revivify and stuff that brings back the dead. But other than that, you don't really know much about the price. You do know that you could probably get a handsome sum for the gems that you have.
And about how big is that diamond? Like,
pretty big.
Like, kind of sits in the palm of my hand.
Yeah. It's not like grapefruit size, but like.
Like a baseball, maybe.
Nah, smaller.
All right.
A diamond that comically large would be insane.
That'd be a Revivify diamond.
Yeah, the largest uncut diamond in the world is currently like on a scepter, and it's not even that big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Byron's, eyes, Looney Tunes style, kind of bug out of his head for a second. And he'll re-cinch that pouch, take a deep breath, and then put it back in his pocket. Just.
All right.
We'll get to that later, and then walk down and get some food. He is hungry.
All right. So everybody gathering in basically your designated spot in the Scalding Wraith. You see there are very few patrons in this quiet afternoon. Youngrin did light up when she saw you enter again, even though she was a little worried that you were very battered and broken compared to when she last saw you, at least some of you.
Yeah.
What time of day was it again? I'm sorry.
It's like late afternoon.
Okay.
So it's like dinner time.
Yeah. So, she will, who's keeping the tab, by the way?
I think Byron can cover it.
Okay. So yeah, she keeps you fed with plates of meats and cheeses, and keeps the drinks coming.
Yeah.
Is there any soup this time? The soup was very good last time.
Upon special request, she does make you a nice bowl of she gives you a new kind this time, this sort of like meaty stew.
Fuck yeah.
With plenty of hearty vegetables for a growing young man.
Perfect. I'm very pleased by this.
While they're eating, Byron turns to Ilien and just kind of goes, I could have sworn I saw you casting magic today. How do you do that? Mentioning to the disguised self and minor illusion.
Wait, oh, okay. I'm about to say, were you talking to Ilien or Corik?
Ilien.
I think Joey mentioned something about him using the restroom, so I don't know if he's back yet.
Okay.
Yeah, Joey's in the bathroom.
Oh. Well, whenever Joey gets back, we can pick up that dialogue.
Yeah.
Speaking of that dialogue, Corik is very much paying attention and very much trying to hide the fact that he's paying attention.
Okay. I'll just no roll needed for that. I'll just say that you're doing that because I don't know what the fuck you'd roll for that.
It would be deception versus maybe like our insight or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Byron would be paying attention more to Ilien in that conversation.
So yeah, Kame-ra, you're enjoying your hearty bowl of soup. Lysander, I assume you're just nursing your little head wound.
Yeah, I have a
wound.
clear head now, but it still hurts.
All right, Joey.
Has Joey returned?
Joey is back. So Joey, Byron was striking a conversation with Ilien about how she used magic today.
Yeah. I've always heard of others like myself being able to do stuff like that. I've been able to do the sounds before, but it's the first time I've ever tried the make myself look different thing. I'm just glad it worked.
It was cool.
You know, I'm still fairly magic myself. What did it? Because for me, I'm gesturing to the sword. Whenever I cast something, I could feel like the energy flow from my center down my arm and through the sword. What is it? What was it like for you, might I ask?
Just kind of warm.
I guess you just kind of thought deeply on changing appearance and it happened?
Yeah. It's really hard to explain. Because it's not, as near as I can tell, it's not like what you do actually with spells, and that it's just something I'm able to do.
Interesting. And like Byron will just kind of sit there, and he's just gonna have a thinking look on his face for the rest of the night.
Right. What were you saying, Corik?
And Corik's gonna butt in there and say, like a spider climbs a wall, it's not magic, it's just something it does.
Yeah, kind of like that. Except
Very
I assume
insightful.
spiders don't feel like warm when they climb walls.
You don't know that. Are you a spider?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Kame-ra is going to pull out his poetry book and just write on a page, like a spider climbs a wall, I'm so amazing. And close the poetry book.
And that you do. And as Youngren comes back to your table and is like picking up some of your tableware, she's like, "Oh, what you writing?"
Oh, I keep a book of poetry as I muse on the many thoughts inside my enormous brain.
Oh, wow. Would you mind sharing?
Yes. This one I've just recorded says, like a spider climbs a wall, I'm so amazing.
I get a chuckle out of Byron.
What are you laughing at? This is very
No,
serious art.
I know. I'm saying it caught me by surprise.
What is poetry?
You know what poetry is, you fucking goof.
No, he does not.
I guess.
Did you
That your
get
culture's not
hit-
advanced at all.
Did you get hit on the head so hard that you forgot what fancy words were?
I could hit again.
We're
I get the
going
confused look
we're
out
going
of-
to wait to talk about that until tomorrow, my fine feathered friend.
Byron just kind of goes
Triple F.
over to Lysander. He goes, poetry is, how one would make a painting or dance to express themselves, but it's through writing and following, I guess, certain sets of rules, you could say.
I will not pretend that I fully understand the concept, but I will accept you.
Okay. I know we haven't discussed it much, but like I don't think your culture is so alien that they have never heard of poetry.
I guess it would just be like, because I thought we discussed that Lysander's language was much more.
Yeah, it's
vocal or
growls,
written.
man. We don't do poetry. We
So-
can't do poetry.
So you don't
Sure
write.
you can.
They got paws.
right,
They can't
well-
hold pencils.
He can hold a sword.
To be fair,
We actually,
to be
I thought
fair,
I talked to you about this, Parker. We don't use pencils or parchment. We use chisels.
No, we did not discuss that, but
I
Yeah, we did.
remember
I
that.
swear we did.
I could have sworn I remember hearing that.
Yeah.
oh, then you guys have better memory than me. But like you have hands.
Yes.
Otherwise, you couldn't wield a
And
sword. So, like,
That part
writing.
was just me making a joke.
Yeah, but I was gonna say his language is much more verbal than anything. So
Yeah, I know,
oral
but, like,
tradition.
Yeah, but, like, oral traditions probably still have, like,
we
if
have
not.
stories, dude. We have stories, dude, but we don't have like poetry, and we can't really sing either.
Okay, so maybe you don't know what the word for poetry is, but I feel like your culture would still have, like, a semblance of, like,
Just because it sounds different
psalms
from
or
what
something like that.
Yeah,
Or, like,
I suppose,
or, like,
but I
sayings.
wouldn't call that.
form of poetry.
Yeah, I
you
wouldn't
just
call
have
that poetry though.
different
Poetry
rules.
It
is
totally
very.
is, though.
Can we not argue about poetry like it's my 11th grade English class, please?
Fair enough.
He
I
knows
don't
what
like poetry enough to argue about it anyway.
he probably has a conceptual understanding of what it is. It's just that he doesn't practice it in the way that most civilizations do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Edgar
Yeah.
Allan
That's
Poe
not
fucked
fair.
his cousin, that's all I know.
To be fair, neither does Kame-ra.
I was gonna say, especially after the explanation that it's more or less emotional expression through like specific writings. I feel like the point could get across.
Right, okay. I'm
Guys,
content
I
with that.
thought we were done trying to define poetry. Let's just fucking move on.
I will never be done trying to define poetry. I am a writer.
Hey,
I know, Kame-ra, you want to discuss this tomorrow, but I am very confused on what transpired. Turner, if I have offended you in some way, I apologize. I do not know what I did.
Do not apologize yet until I have heard all points. I did not witness this event that has caused strife between you two. So I feel that I can be an impartial judge. Turner, would you like to explain, as you saw them, the course of events that transpired?
Sorry, I just love that Kame-ra is now like a lawyer.
Court is in session.
Turner puts down a book. I'm gonna say it's the lizard folk one that I got last time.
Sure.
Oh, please. I want to know, like, what happens in that book, Ethan, even if, like, it's not Lysander knowing, Carter wants to.
Carter
It is
shouldn't
what he
have
thinks.
decapitated this other thing, now should he?
Do turtles fall under lizard folk?
No.
Okay.
Anywho, Turner
you
sits down
receive
his book.
I was gonna say you receive an unbiased turtle mediator. I receive an explanation as to what happened.
Right.
Yeah.
What did we ever discover what these things were that we were attacking, like the big ones?
Somebody did, because that's why we had them named as troglodytes instead of mysterious creatures. But I'm talking
about the big ones, not the regular troglodytes.
Those, I don't know that we ever.
No, nobody rolled anything on it, but
Troglodyte Senior.
They just look like bigger, tougher troglodytes.
Yeah, that's what Byron.
They were big and they were deadly. That's pretty much all you need to know.
They spit acid and shit.
Well, then, retrospectively, can Turner think about what they were in this moment now that he's thinking about it?
Sure, roll a nature check.
Nature?
I suppose. Or maybe history.
That's strange. No, nature's cool. Well, fuck.
Yeah, they're probably just bigger, badder troglodytes.
Neat. I point at the big battle beast looking motherfucker next to me.
Battle beast.
And he
Listen
killed.
here, you warrior cat piece of shit.
Yes.
Fuck you.
He killed scary thing that was not attacking.
So
A hush falls over the crowd.
This creature had surrendered.
Yes, I made it.
You made the creature surrender. Well, a forced surrender is nonetheless still a surrender. Lysander, would you care to relay your point of view?
do not remember the creature surrendering, but I must confess that I was hit over the head at a point during the fight.
Hearing this, I will say, I do find you at fault, but I do not believe your punishment should be that of a death penalty or anything of the sort. I will say you have violated the rules of fighting, as in the written work Fighting, A Guide to the Rules of the Good Sport. In section 3, subsection 2, in subsection 1, I should say, of section 3, surrender is identified as a point of the end of a fight. Now, obviously, excessive violence after the end of combat is punishable. Generally, I would probably say that you should be assessed a monetary fine, as well as
What's going
really,
on?
that's the main thing is the monetary fine. You killed a combatant outside of the agreed upon means of combat, and you need to be punished for that. We're not going to kill you.
This escalated quickly.
Yeah, you see a few of the bar patrons around you have just sort of like taken to staring at your table.
Byron's gonna kind of stand up and it's like, well, I am very confused about the amount of detail you're going into, Kame-ra. I think, as far as right now, at least, we can all calm down and realize that a stressful situation, Lysander had been hit over the head, quite frankly, very hard. And, obviously probably did not see that Turner had used what I assume was a spell to make the troglodyte. Or did we ever figure out the name?
No.
Like the rest of us?
The Big Daddy Troglodyte.
Okay. I'll just say the
Big Daddy
troglodyte.
Trogs.
Big Mama Jamma.
Yeah, made the
Trog
troglodyte.
champ.
Oh my god, I hate you.
Made him passive. Basically, Byron's just trying to de-escalate the situation a little bit because he's confused and other people are starting to stare.
Well, we have reached a final conclusion. This is how I shall assess the penalty. Lysander, like the rest of us, you collected 60 gold coins upon the completion of our trial. And for this reason, there are 6 of us. I think it's fair that you get to keep 10 of those gold coins, but I say the other 50 be divided among the rest of the party as a monetary fine.
Okay, first of all, Lysander's not going to say this, but Carter is going to say this to Chase. You're a goddamn extortionist.
I am a.
You are going to see
impartial judge.
a shocked look on Byron's face. He's like,
I am a conflict mediator.
you know what, Kame, how about 5 per person? Because, quite frankly, Lysander did do a lot of work down there, just as any of us.
And
Turner, is this
fair,
agreeable?
typically when they do reparations, it goes to the victim's family.
Well, the victim's family is dead. We killed the victim's family fair and common. But
That was kind of my point.
We killed that family fairly, and also Turner has been traumatized.
Lysander
Then
turns to
give
Turner.
Turner like 10 gold and call it a day. Kame, you don't need any money for him doing something that you didn't even see happen.
I am rendering professional services, and
No. You're a professional fighter, buddy. Don't overstep your lines, the
who
bounds.
you calling buddy, Kai?
I'm calling
Buddy
you
is the start of a fight.
Fair enough. Okay. Lysander, you are hereby ordered to pay 15 gold pieces to Turner, and that shall be the end of it.
I don't
looked
want
at
money.
Turner does not.
Lysander
want
looks to
I-
Turner, goes over to him, kneels to his level, bows his head, and says, I am greatly dishonored by my actions. Whatever you see fit for me to do to make it up to you, I shall do without question.
I just don't want you to kill when you don't have to.
That is it.
I mean, you heard the kid. Just don't be an asshole, I guess.
And Byron's gonna go, Turner, was I correct in assuming that you had used a spell to make that troglodyte passive?
I wanted to talk.
Okay.
It
How
sounds.
How about if you want to talk again, you make sure to, I guess, express it loudly so everyone can make sure to hear it.
God, I
'Cause,
did.
I mean, Lysander, did you hear that?
I did not, but I don't think it is very fair to use me as an example.
I will
I was
say I agree on that point that Lysander did get absolutely Kaduro
Yeah.
Donzad, and for that reason,
No, it's just fine. I was just trying to make the point that it's like, work can be done. There are multiple sides to this apparent conflict.
All right.
We've
So,
mediated this.
after some conflict resolution, I'm assuming you guys spent some of your time parceling out your gold.
Up in the rooms, not down here.
All right.
Not
So,
with the common folk.
No, we don't
That's the
want to
thing,
get
not
loud.
amongst the
when you're
riffraff.
sitting at the table.
We don't want to put a
You guys
target
took
on our
Ilien
back,
with you.
guys.
You're still amongst the riffraff.
All right. So, with the amount of gold that was actually in the container, you guys each wind up with 65 gold pieces. So you guys can mark that on your character sheets. And you eventually find your way to your rooms and begin resting that night after a hearty meal. Byron, you can shave like 2 gold off of yours for if you're paying for the meal.
Yeah. And before bed, Byron's gonna, because I forget, is it the 4 of us and then, or 4 of us that are sitting at the table, and then Lysander and Kame-ra were in a room? Is that how it's split up?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds
That sounds about right.
The 2 bigger guys in one room.
Yeah. And Byron's, wherever he's
Turner was in a
sleeping.
room with Turner.
No. I believe it was you and Lysander in one room, and then the rest of the party in another.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think it was like Ilien had a bed, Corik was meditating,
Okay, yeah, no, you're right.
Turner was at the foot of my bed, and then I had one.
So Kame-ra, I'm assuming, doesn't sleep in a bed, right?
He sleeps in a rocking chair. I like to think.
Still, the logistics of that seem kind of strange.
He just drags one of the chairs from the.
He sits in the rocking chair backwards, like you would at
Okay.
he does like the cool kid sit down.
He straddles it.
Yeah, he's lean. He has his arms crossed on the top of the back of the chair, and that's.
I figured you just revert into your shell and sleep like that.
Oh yeah, no, actually that makes way more sense. Yeah.
So basically, you're just a spiked rock on the ground while Lysander takes the bed.
Perfect
A
camouflage.
very threatening kickball.
Right.
Alright. Before bed, Byron's gonna sit there, and I assume there's like a lantern or a candle in the room.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna sit there and just concentrate, and he is gonna cast Minor Illusion to, I guess, in this case, he just wants to change what the color of the flame is.
All right. Easy enough.
Yeah, he's got to change it to like green.
Wrong choice, man. Purple's where it's at. Anyway.
The orange glow of the room turns into a sickly green, casting a pale light against the stone walls of your tavern room.
Wow, magic is weird. What? And but in character, this is his first time casting this, so
Right.
he is flipping out.
Amazed by your
Michael.
new magical abilities. So, with that, I think you guys are going to take a long rest, and I believe we will end the session there.
Huzzah!
If you don't mind,
Right.
I would like to indicate before everyone heads up to bed to Ilien to like, hey, stay down and chat for a moment. We can handle that another time, or like off screen or something. But just to clear the air there, I'd like to
Okay,
have
yeah,
him.
no, we can start next session with that.
What was that?
We can start the next session with that. Like, that's where we'll pick up.
Cool.
All right. So, thank everyone who watched for watching. We didn't get a huge turnout, but that's all right. I am required legally, but also because I feel like it is the right thing to do, to shout out Michael Gelfi, whose music I used for this session. Also, thank you to whoever the hell it was who made this sick stream overlay. What is it? Chillbig Art. Courtney Hillbig. So thanks to them for making this cool thing that I'm using to make the stream look pretty. Thanks to all you guys for showing up to play. I was almost thinking that we weren't going to have everybody, but you guys all showed up, and it's pretty cool to show up to a thing when you don't have to.
Be sure to smash that like button and subscribe.
Yo, upvote this Reddit post, and you'll get a free Fortnite gift card. I don't know where I'm going with this.
That is
Don't
Don't
outright
start promising
false.
random crap like that. No.
You're gonna get us sued.
Yeah, just stop while you're
Unless
ahead, dude.
I think you're
If-
annoying
if
all
you're
the
paying
Satire.
to subscribe to
Satire
my
alert.
channel,
Crap.
you get cool D&D content.
Yeah, you're ignoring
There
all the
you go.
valid reasons we're gonna get sued for doing this. But anyway, yeah. Thank you all for watching, and bye-bye. All right, stream ended. Total watch